Hey everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master. I am here today with LordMajicus, and we are going to port a very popular legacy deck to modern. Is it possible? Who knows? Like, share, comment, and subscribe to find out. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite local game store, Canadian local game store, Canadian prices. You can buy everything, pre-order cards, buy singles, sleeves, deck boxes, and more. Save 5% off all your purchases, though, when you use coupon code Nikachu at checkout. And we're going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online, and basically the only way that we can port a deck like from Legacy to Modern and experiment with it by renting the cards. Support the channel by using my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 3 months using my coupon code Nikachu. So here's the deal. We're in my patron private hangout that we do every single Friday, and I don't know who brought this up. Was it you or somebody else? That we were going to try to port an Urza Echo deck into Modern.
I think we started talking about Mox Amber and like how likely, because I think our discussion was about Mox Opal and how that card was busted and like every Mox they print is just broken somehow. And then you're like, okay, well, how do we break Mox Amber?
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, this is where we got into the discussion. Like, what do you use to break Mox Amber? Well, unlike Mox, Opal, you're not playing it in like turn 1 to ramp into stuff. You're playing it after you play some legendary stuff, so that way you can use the mana for something else. So this way, the way you break Mox Amber is you play stuff like Urza or Karn that have like higher mana payoffs with them. Yeah. So you can like spin Urza or wish for stuff with Karn and then use the Mox to generate mana for that. And then it also has a lot of cool synergies with other stuff in the deck, like Emery, because then you can use it every turn. If you just have 2 of them, you just keep playing one and just using it like a Lotus Petal.
Well, you could also like just get Emery out on turn 1. I mean, you go Bauble turn 1, Amber turn 1. You just pay 1 blue, Emery turn 1.
Yep. Or you can play like Psy, and then like all of your Moxes, start making tokens with it. And Psy is, I think, really underrated. This card is amazing.
This actually probably might be a 4 of. We've actually play tested a league in a little bit, and Psy is hands down maybe the best card in the deck. We're underestimating it, maybe overestimating Echo of Eons, but this was part of the original deck design, so we're still going to go forward with it. And, Amber still gets synergy by playing, your Narsets, your Royal Scions. But the idea is, like, I mean, maybe this is not the main idea, but you can, like, go over the top of your opponents. If you got a Narset in play, they can't draw more than 1 card a turn. And then if you pull off Echo of Eons, then you draw 7 cards, they draw nothing. Well, no, sorry, they draw 1 card. They draw 1 card. You get 1, we get 7, they get 1. Pretty good value, good deal. But when our play testing, this wasn't the first version of the deck. We had trouble getting Echo of Eons in the graveyard. In fact, we don't have the original deck from Legacy plays with Lion's Eye Diamond, so they can crack Lion's Eye Diamond, discard Echo of Eons into the graveyard, and then cast Echo of Eons from the graveyard. We can't do that. So LordMajicus said, you know what? We're running red as a splash. Why don't we play with Royal Scions? It can draw a card and discard a card with its plus ability.
Yeah, I think Royal Scions is actually the exact kind of card this deck wants, just because it loots into any of the pieces that we actually need. So if we need to find Echo to put it in the graveyard, then we can do it with that. But also, it like all those like little Thopter tokens that you make with like Psy, it turns them into like really huge threats, because now all of a sudden they're like 3/1 flying first strikes that are just attacking in the air, and it's really hard to deal with that every turn.
Yeah, exactly. Not to mention, it does have a powerful ultimate where you're gonna you draw a bunch of cards and you deal a ton of damage, so all the abilities are relevant. Now
it's like Oko too, because it has a really high loyalty and it only goes up from there. So
you go immediately to 6, just like Oko did. No, what? No, was Oko? No, Oko went to 5, right?
I think he started at 4, and
no, he went to 6. The loyalty is a 4.
Depends
Starts
which
at
one
4,
you
goes
use.
to 6. It's been a while, Oko. You've been banned for so long. I don't even remember what you do anymore.
Because he has a +2 and a +1.
Now, there's a lot of room to innovate this deck, because, I mean, we chose the red splash at first, but it really could be anything. We've got that extra red splash so that we can at least Sunburst our Penthead Prism and also get Engineered Explosives on 2, theoretically. We can go higher though on EE. I mean, we can go 3 and 4 because Penthead Prism allows us to add like mana of any color to our mana pool, unlike Mox Amber, which is only going to add blue or red, I guess, because of the Royal Scions. We've got 3 Chalice of the Void for the Prowess decks, the Burn decks, and I also think it's going to be relevant against Shadow decks. We do take a bit of a prison strategy early on, and then hopefully lock the game out with Karn, and then overwhelm our opponent with like card advantage, or like just basically take our time doing whatever we want. Fascinating that they have no main board WB. I don't know what that means.
Wait, I'm trying to. I don't know which one that is.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Walking Ballista. Well, we have the Ballista in the sideboard to get with Karn.
I mean, maybe it's worth the main deck. Maybe it is. I mean, I am looking. I mean, this is going to be my last league with Echo of Eons. If this doesn't prove itself, it looks like it's a really fancy. If I can't get it immediately in the graveyard like you do in Legacy, it just looks like a really Win-Moorish looking card.
I mean, it's definitely possible. Like I said, the Narset and the Echo are the weakest parts of this deck, and maybe you play something like Thopter Foundry in this place, or maybe you just play like Walking Ballistas or something. But I think the overall shell of the deck with like Urza and Sai, like very, very strong, and like Karn is a really powerful thing to do once you have like Urza in play, and you can tap for like a bajillion mana with all your 0 mana artifacts. Yeah, it's great. Even your spent Penthead Prisms tap for blue with Urza, which is fantastic.
Which is very good. And we can use them to block and attack with Karn when we have nothing else to do. Penthead Prism actually does a lot of things in this deck. So it's like after there's no mana on it, okay, take it up with Karn, and then it can defend the Karn. It can attack other planeswalkers. Actually pretty relevant there. People are asking, where's the Merfolk? There is a Merfolk here.
Yep, there's a Merfolk deck.
Emery, I could just call this a blue Merfolk. This is a Merfolk deck with a splash of artifacts. 3 Mystical Dispute to help us against control decks. So far, control decks seem to be hands down our weak point, our weakness. Just doing terrible. We're hoping to shore up that matchup with Sorcerer's Spyglass and Pithing Needles on their planeswalkers. We've got 4th Chalice of the Void in the sideboard to grab with our Karn. We do have a Walking Ballista, which will be our win condition when we have locked our opponent out or stripped all their mana away with Liquid Metal Coating. Definitely the Ensnaring Bridge to lock out the control the aggro decks. Torpor Orb for Death and Taxes decks, or any decks, or even Titan decks, for example. Make sure that they ETB and do nothing. Another Engineered Explosives, an all-around answer to any permanent that's on the battlefield. Damping Sphere for Tron, Titan, then some a variety of graveyard hate for the graveyard decks. Any other thoughts on this?
Just that I want to say, like, again, Sai I think is a really undervalued card. Like, he's played in the Legacy version of this deck. He was also played in like the KCI deck when they were doing this. So I think that Sai is like really, really powerful and doesn't see nearly as much play as he probably should.
Yeah, I thought actually whenever I play with this card, it is hands down the best card in this deck. It might very well be a 4 of here.
Yeah,
because quickly you can like, can we ramp to turn? I don't even know if we can ramp, but basically, I mean, you can ramp into it by like turn 1 or even turn 1 Emery, turn 2 Sai, but like basically turn 3 Sai, empty all your artifacts, your Mox Ambers, your Mishra's Baubles, you put an army on the battlefield, and like you're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, and I think that one of the things that you should also remember is, like, in all the matchups where your like combo-y kind of plan is bad, Sai is a huge like beating against the grindy decks because it's just infinite value. This card like is fantastic at grinding out other decks. I don't think even once during our testing we even used its other ability to like sack 2 artifacts to draw a card. But like, they're going to use removal on some of your artifacts. Well, just trade it for a card. Like, you know, you'll never run out of resources with this.
Exactly. All right, let's get into a Modern League. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see how well this does. Hopefully this is the right version. View deck. That's it. Royal Scions. Here we go. Good luck to us.
You might have to reshare your screen with me once we're in the game.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that in between every round. No, why doesn't it work? Oh, I see.
If you
Some
have the Windows source
absolute
set, then it
nonsense
can.
is happening.
Yeah, it happens like that. Just have to as soon as the game starts.
Okay, so oh, I see. I wasn't sharing my screen.
You might have been sharing the window
I was sharing
directly.
the window. Oh, here we go.
Yep. No, I think my camera is messed up on your screen.
Okay, we won the die roll. I'm really lucky at winning the die roll with this deck. Hand looks great. Turn to Emery. And can't complain.
I have like a third of a window
Oh,
on the
whoops.
screen.
Okay, so now he got screwed up.
Oopsie.
Oh, did that fix that? Give me a second. There we go.
There we go. We're good.
We're going to keep this for sure. And away we go. Technical difficulties out of the way.
Yeah, I think this hand's fine.
Should we play the bobble? To play around, I don't know, Thoughtseize?
We'll hold off on one for it in one turn. Maybe they'll
Okay.
think we're like a control deck or something. Or maybe even prowess.
Well, that's this is a very clunky prowess hand. If we put the steam vents into play tapped.
I mean, I guess they could think we're like Death Shadow or something, but if they're
Thoughtseizing oh god, what if they take the Mishra's Bobble?
If they take the Bobble, that's fine, because all the other cards are better than Bobble.
Okay, that's fair. Well, in this case, if they take Emery, then I could have at least... Okay, they don't take... Okay, yeah, of course, this is... They're probably just going to kill this.
Yeah. So we want, like, what, Chalice on one would be really good to draw here.
Or discard Echo of Eons into the graveyard.
Yeah, well...
Well, I'm not going to complain about extra Urzas, because we probably have to grind through a bunch of these cards anyway.
Yeah.
These are good. This is good card advantage against these Jund decks. I mean, I remember they hated that when it got printed in Modern Horizons.
Come on, Echo.
I'm actually not gonna bobble them. I'll bobble them at the end of their turn.
Yeah, because you don't want to do it now, because then they can Thoughtseize you in their turn.
Yeah. No Echo, just a bunch of rubbish. But there is a... Well, there's going to be a bobble in the graveyard, so Emery has to be dealt with immediately.
But the good news is that if they don't kill Emery, we can play Urza next turn with the Mox Amber.
See, this is a Merfolk deck. It is a Merfolk deck.
So they probably have to kill Emery right now.
Yeah, if they put, like, Tarmogoyf in play, we get a free card for nothing. Okay.
Oh. No, we're going to play Urza next turn. That's what's happening.
How? Oh, yeah, we can get Amber. True story.
Yep.
They have Abrupt Decay. Not very good against Urza, in my opinion. Nardoto, 6 months with the Prime. Thank you so much, Nardoto, and welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I think that a Decay is a turn too late. So we play Amber, we play Vista, we play Urza.
Yep. Sounds good. Target the right thing. We got turn 3 Urza. Look at that ramp. And we can actually play another Emery here. Or do we just... No, maybe we just leave it. Force them to answer this.
Yeah, because if they're going to use their Abrupt Decay and say, like, Emery, we just want to play another one anyway. Yeah. It's like none of their targets for Decay are actually very good right now.
Well, just the construct token.
See, look, this is beautiful. Now, maybe this turn we will mill that Echo and maybe refill our hand.
Yeah, we're going to mill the Echo. Okay, we'll take...
Just one time.
Tech. Yeah, we have not got that Echo yet. Oh, we do have an Echo. Also
Okay.
the
Well,
Narsets
we
here.
might. They have 4 cards in hand, so it might be worth doing it. Because we also have, what, 2 mana to play with it afterwards, and we might have, like, artifacts to play. We could actually go off here. So yeah, we'll play that. We could play Echo, like,
I'm
because
just wondering,
Urza
can
can
we get an
still.
Urza in play and Echo? I don't think so. We're just going to be mana short. Because we play
Yeah,
Urza, we get another
I think
construct.
I think we want to keep the 2 extra mana here so that we can play stuff off of Echo once we do it.
Okay. True
So
story.
I think we
That's
go
why
for it.
we've got Lord Magicus here.
No, don't tap the Steam Vents. We want to keep the red mana. Tap the Mox Amber and the 2 islands. Because we might want to cast, say, like Engineered Explosives or something.
Okay.
Or Pented Prism. This way we have red and blue mana.
That sucked.
Let's see. We can play the Prism if we want to.
I think we need this to block now.
Probably do, yeah. Well, the other option is we could play another Mox Amber, and then we have mana to play
I mean, I'll
Pented
definitely
Prism.
do that. Oh, exile our graveyard.
Well, yeah, that's also a thing, but now the Tarmogoyf's a 1/2, so.
Oh yeah, look at that.
No,
I didn't even think about that.
Tap it for
That's
red.
so
No.
that's so
Tap.
sweet that the
Yeah, there you go.
what's it called? The Echo of Eons exiles the graveyard, shrinking the Tarmogoyf to nothing.
I guess we could get in there for 1 here, right?
No, oh, you want to get in for 1 or 3?
Or actually, I guess it depends. Like, no, we could attack for 3, right? Yeah, we'll block.
And like,
Tarmogoyf
if
for
they,
Urza.
let's say they attack with the Goyf, we block, and they kill the Urza with a bolt, we have a backup Urza.
Yeah, and right now this Pented Prism makes 3 mana, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
We might just start spinning Urza.
Unfortunately, we lost the bauble from Emery. Wow, that was a shitty 7 cards.
Well, we gave them some cards too, but I think we got more cards out of it.
I'm assuming this is not Shadow. This is Jund. This is just Boomer Jund.
This is definitely Boomer Jund. So, yeah, we're gonna have to
another
take
4.
this. Come on, damn it! We needed like something much better than that.
Well, we can spin the wheel a little bit.
Yeah, we might need to spin with Urza and find a better card here. Yes, definitely we want that.
Unfortunately, we don't have much to do with it. Because we have no artifacts. So...
well, wait, we could spin Urza again at any point, right?
Or we play another Urza and get another Golem in play, and there'll be 4/4 creatures.
That's also an option.
But if we spin the Urza, we do need to play it. You can't play like sorcery speed stuff at instant speed, so you'd have to just do it now, tapping the construct.
Hmm.
How many lands in this deck? I think it's there's exclamation point deck. Use the command exclamation point deck.
We play a land already? The island, right?
Yeah, we played a land.
Yeah.
If only we had more artifacts, this would be a great hand.
Yeah, I know. We might need to play this Urza just to have another blocker.
Okay, hold on. Let's attack our opponent.
What? They have a Tarmogoy. I guess
I know, but we're gonna lose the thing anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Send the message.
Oh!
Wow.
They remembered how Echo of Eons worked.
Pro play.
I mean, we could, in theory, play like we hard cast Echo of Eons with this much mana, right?
Yeah. So. And then tap.
Oh, I forgot. I have to like tap everything in advance.
No, not that one. Not that one. You want to tap the Pented Prism.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, okay, I'll undo. I thought I needed 5 mana.
Nope, we tap Pentad Prism, and then... yeah, now we have enough mana to do this.
What's the win condition of this deck? Golems. Sometimes
Also,
just like prisoning our opponent out. Right, pass.
Yeah, Karn is our win condition.
Yeah, Karn. Cannon shots. Hey, I stumbled upon your channel and wanted to say I love your content. It makes me want to pick up Modern. Absolutely. Go for it. Renin 6. Wow, this is not the matchup for Renin 6. I do not care about that card at all. Although I have to say, if this Bloodbraid Elf attacks, it's not so easy to block because of Renin 6. Well, I can eat one of these.
Yeah, I think you double block a Tarmogoyf here.
I just hope they don't have Bolt.
There's not really much we can do about it if they do. Well, they're tapped out, right? Yeah, so it's probably not going to happen. Okay. Come on, we need to stop doing it. All right. I guess we are just spinning the wheel and making a deal.
Static Orb, unfortunately, is not in Modern.
So tap the Prism first.
Oops. Yeah.
I guess it's the thing that's most useless right now.
Let's go.
Something good.
Something artifact.
All right,
we'll take that.
Not bad.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Okay, what the hell shafts them here?
Okay, we can get engineered explosives and kill off their Tarmogoyf and their Renin 6.
We have a land drop, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So
okay, we'll see. Look at our options, and it looks like that's a pretty good option. Relic is no good. Yeah, EE to hit the Renin 6 and stuff looks good.
We might wait till their turn to do it, but I think we definitely get it and have it on board.
I just hope we don't dot a Bolt.
I don't think we're in danger of that just yet. So we're still at 5. We're not taking damage at this point.
Actually, we can attack with the Golem too. This Golem's gonna be a 5/5 creature.
Yes, I think because we can tap the Thopter for mana. We can even tap the Engineered Explosives for mana.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be tapping the Engineered Explosives for mana. Actually, I think I'm gonna. Oh, they just concede. Look at the concession, people. The concession.
They have 5 cards in hand, and they're like, no, there's no way. We're done.
Well, I mean, it's not. And we drew like basically 6 lands off of our Echo, and it still wasn't, and we still won.
That was way too early to concede that. Like, they definitely could have gone like bolt and gotten there.
Okay, so what do we want now?
I don't know if there's really much that we change here. I guess maybe Chalice comes out for like Relic or something.
I don't mind this actually, because I don't mind putting it on 1.
Yeah,
it's Bolt, Fatal Push, and I think Hand Disruption is okay in this matchup.
I mean, they can decay it and stuff, but I guess it's okay if they do that.
I know. Hopefully, I think ideally we also get it on Chalice on 2 eventually. Although they can still decay through it.
So I think this is a matchup where or a lot of the matches with this deck, you're probably not going to sideboard very much because the only thing that really comes in a lot is Mystical Dispute. So this is not one of those decks.
I mean, I guess the only other thing may be 1 Relic instead of a Chalice.
Yeah. One thing that I think who was it? Somebody was talking about Karn Wishboard. Sometimes you bring in cards from your Wishboard because you don't have the time to play Karn and wish for it and then play it and have it still be useful.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a slow matchup.
I think we're okay with this.
Run it back. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained out there?
Okay, well, this looks I don't know. It's close. I don't know if we have enough that's going to survive early enough.
I think it's fine. I mean, we're up against Jund, and we're on the draw, and it's just a bunch of threats.
We're probably weak if they have something like turn 2 Tarmogoyf after like a Thoughtseize or something, but I don't
Maybe.
know. Yeah, I guess it's okay.
I think it's better than mulliganing, though.
It's hard to say. Like decks like this are really weird with like the hands that you keep because sometimes like you keep hands that just look functional but kind of aren't. But then there's other ones where it's like a bunch of like 0 mana do nothing cards that just end up being really good to keep. Well, that card I like a lot in this match. If we can stick a threat with it, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, I can upkeep. Look, because I won't draw the card till next turn.
Especially if we can get Scions out and loot away this Echo, that would be great.
Oh yeah, ah, that is just gas. Yeah, the joys of playtesting. There's Goyf. Well, these are not bad cards.
No, not by any means. I guess we just run out the Amber just for the hell of it.
Nothing else we can do this turn.
There's some benefit to keeping Amber in hand in case you draw something like, say, Psy, but at the same time, you might want to just play it so it's in play and that they can't, like, take it away from you.
Well, this is going to be funny. Like, what are you going to do with Liliana?
Oh, no. You do not want to be doing this, opponent. This is a mistake. Now all we want to do is just draw Narset, and then they're, like, dead.
We want some random artifact, I think, so that we can just play Urza and then maybe play Echo on the same turn.
Well, I think if we draw a land, we could do that. Because Urza will make an artifact. Yeah, we can actually do this.
So...
Prism...
oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, yeah.
Well, they're at 2 cards right now, so you do have to be careful of that. We don't even need to tap the Golem at this point. We could just... use Prism, tap Amber if we want to Echo here. But actually, I don't...
well, okay, we could play defensively. I mean, I could play Royal Scions and then...
Yeah, Scions is actually not the worst call here.
I mean, they can't Edict. We've got a Golem.
We could play
draw a card, then discard a card. Target creature gets +2/+0. It gains first strike. Actually, we could kill Liliana.
Not this turn, but next turn.
Yeah, maybe. This turn. Oh no, yeah, we can't kill this shit. These guys just came out.
I think this turn it's probably safe to play Scions because we want to get the best card out of our hand. We have to tap. We have to use red mana with that charge counter. Yeah.
Forget that you have to constantly tap these artifacts in advance.
Yeah, because there's also the possibility that we draw Narset and then we Echo them, and then it's like game over.
I don't think we're going to do better than Karn. Nope, we did not. Well, we have an unknown card now in our hand.
It may... I guess, yeah, we had to do that. I was just thinking, like, well, we already have a Planeswalker in the graveyard, so I guess it doesn't matter if we discard Karn. Tarmogoyf's not going to get bigger.
M515, Amber only taps for the mana of the legendary permanent you have in play. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what's in our hand. Liliana was just going to eat it.
Yeah, we lose a Karn here, but they have a Seasoned Pyramid. That's okay.
Interesting.
So if they don't play their last card, then Echo's going to draw us more cards than it does for them, which will be hilarious.
But now Mox Amber will add red and blue because we've got the Royal Scions. Royalty is here. Meet your prince and princess.
So the extended art foil of this card is like one of the coolest like foils that I own. I love it so much.
Second Goyf, all right.
So
actually, these things are just gonna die because of Echo. Or not
they're
die,
gonna be
but
0/1s, but
they're
yeah,
gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, and we can probably kill Liliana here.
Well, I mean, they might block with Goyf.
Yeah,
And
but
by
it'll
might,
have
I mean they
trample,
will.
so it'll be fine. It'll have one
Oh, they
toughness and then
attacked the Royal Scions, didn't even notice.
Yeah, like this will be. I don't think it matters. Like, this Lily's going to take a huge chunk of damage. It depends on how many cards we draw. So I guess we play that.
Or do
We
you want
play.
to? No, maybe we should draw a card first.
No, because we're going to want to give the construct +2/+0 first strike and trample. Because that way they can't chump block with the Tarmogoyf. So we can attack the Liliana.
Well, they can still chump block. Oh, because yeah, we give them I forgot about the trample. Good. Yeah. Good thinking.
So yeah, tap the prism
no,
first.
I got it.
Yeah,
I'm on.
You got to get in the habit of that. I think tap the mountain.
All right, we got gas.
Oh, we have lots of gas here.
Quite a bit of gas. So, we got the Narset a little bit late. Kevin Riga, can you sign one of my lords? Yes, just DM me somewhere privately, Facebook, Twitter, something like that, and we can arrange something.
How many artifacts can we play to make this thing big enough to kill Lily?
Not any more Mox Ambers.
Right.
I mean, we can play it is possible to play a second Lord.
So we might want to. I think we play Pentet Prism. So I think we play Prism first because that actually nets us mana and it's an artifact in play. Tap that for red. Yep. So now we're at 4. So now actually if we plus on the construct and no, why would we do that? Because now the Tarmogoyf gets bigger. It's going to have 2 toughness.
Undo. No,
we already did it. Well, I think it'll be okay because now.
Well, I mean, I can blow up the Tarmogoyfs.
So I think we play the engineered explosives on 2 here, and then it'll still be big enough to kill Lily. So tap the Pentet Prism for blue first, and then tap that for red, and play the explosives. So now it'll be 5. So yeah, hit done. Now you can tick up Scions. The second one. Yep, on that thing. So now it has 7. So it can kill Liliana here.
Oh yeah, it kills Liliana anyway.
We can still kill both Tarmogoyfs next turn. So now we attack Liliana. Okay. There's not really a point to attacking with Urza, but you just kill Lily. There we go. Look at how fantastic this turn was.
We can get... No, we can't get it because I got to crack and blow up these Tarmogoyfs.
Yeah.
What's hilarious is we've got a backup Urza in our hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not going to be able to deal with these Scions, and now these Scions are just great for us.
No, this is not exactly going to be a swing and a miss.
No, but it's fine. Like, we're in a situation where Urza is gonna threatening to win the game next turn because we can just make a million things with it. Their attack, they can't really. They have to attack first. Okay, so here they're no.
Pointless.
It is pointless. They're just forcing us to do it. So no, don't do that. No, undo.
Why not? This is going to get blown up.
I guess it doesn't matter then, because I was just thinking we could tap the explosives for mana and then tap the steam vents, but
we can float a mana. Whoops, I didn't float a mana.
It doesn't know. I guess it's okay.
Well, that's still just a weird thing to force. I mean, they could just attack, or maybe I don't know how. I guess if they don't attack, or maybe they attack, we just take the damage and we sit on it for longer. I don't know.
Probably you want to use that on Royal Scion.
I think we just play more Urzas.
So an option here is to take up Scions first, and then.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, let's loot. We're drawing cards.
Oh, that's great. So I think we just discard the Echo. Well, do we want to attack first before we do this, or? Or no, actually, we might
No.
not want to because I think they just gave
Well,
up.
Echo of
They're
Eons
just like
has proven itself. It just redeemed itself. We didn't know if it was good, and now it's definitely great because it just shafted Jund hard.
they just got so frustrated with this. They're like, screw it.
Echo of Eons, drawing 7 cards. They just saw this again. It's like, oh, fuck it. Well, let's move on. All right. That was round 1. Let's move on to round 2.
I'm
You ready
so
for another
glad
one?
that Scions just proved itself in our first game with it. That's great. Did exactly what I was hoping for.
Are you ready for the second round?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Go for it.
You just let me know if you have to use the washroom or something.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a pee break. I don't know anyone who holds their pee for like 48 hours or anything like that.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
Unusual. All right, we won the die roll. I'm winning the die roll a lot with this deck. Whatever. I'm going to keep this, but I'm not thrilled about it.
It's okay.
What is the best place to look at modern meta? Is it MTG Goldfish or something else? I mean, technically MTG Goldfish, but I still don't think it's great.
I like MTG top 8 because you can actually filter by event size. So if you want to take out,
right, yeah, I like that too. All right, let's get a turn 2 Emery, maybe turn 3 Karn.
Maybe we'll see. I mean, or Urza. Urza is also great.
Good luck. What's it called? Spell Snare this.
Yeah, Spell Snare is pretty bad against our deck in general.
Oh, we got an Echo.
Okay, that's good news.
And a Bobble.
So I guess we're looking for Narset now, and now we're in really good shape.
Mm-hmm. It's another control deck. We did not do very well against the control decks. It was actually just painfully miserable. That's another control deck. Okay, we got to redeem ourselves here. We have to redeem ourselves. What would be great is if we echo and we make our opponent discard all their planeswalkers that are their win condition.
So is this like another Omnath deck? Ooh, okay.
Oh, so this might be Bant Stoneblade.
I'm wondering if it might be worth playing Echo.
It might. We have 4 cards. They have 6.
So I mean,
But what are we gonna do? I mean, we don't have anything honestly to do right now.
Well, I'm just thinking like we could play the Prism for 1 just to get an artifact in play, and then no, that doesn't work here because we need to tap it for 2.
I'm actually fine. We can echo here because we do earn cards here.
Maybe they'll force it. Who knows? But I think it gives us a better chance.
Like, and this echo isn't even good right now.
No. It's also nice if they're playing like Ren and 6 now. They don't have a fetch land in their graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if this is like an Omnath deck.
More echoes. What does he even do? Shuffle your hand and graveyard into the library, then draw 7 cards. Gotcha.
It's Time Twister.
I don't play Time Twister very often, and by not often I mean never.
Fun fact: Time Twister is the only Power 9 card that's actually legal in Commander.
Yes.
I don't understand why. That's so dumb, but it is. Yeah. The Commander ban list is a total cluster. Wow.
Don't worry, we can say fuck on this channel. Noble Heart, yeah, this is a Stoneblade deck. Okay, so they're just holding up, what's it called? Well, they might have Mana Leak.
Yes, they could.
We don't have a lot of colored mana.
We could play it on 1, right? So if we play Island, play EE on 1, we can blow up on Thin Ice and Hierarch.
Oh, that's so good.
And we can it plays through Mana Leak here. Go ahead, Mana Leak it. I dare you. I double dare you.
Quadruple dare. Buys you a turn. Okay, let's just pop it. Let's get our Emery back. Oh no, hold on. Do we need to do that at instant speed? We can.
Well, we probably want to do it before they untap with the Hierarch, right? Because we don't want to let them use the mana from it.
Okay, crack. Then we can play Pentad Prism for 2, but then we get less synergy off of Psi. How do we
Just
do
trying to
this?
think. Like, I think it's probably safe to crack this now.
No, we actually can only play Pentad Prism for 1.
Yeah.
And what's nice is we get repeatable, like, Emeries into Engineer Explosives for Eternity. 3
Yeah,
Karn the
and
Great Creators. That was a shitty... And an Urza. Holy fuck. Our win
well, the
condition
Mox
just went to the
Amber's
graveyard.
online.
We only have 2 mana left.
I think we just pass here, right? I think this is fine.
I sort of just want to play a Pentad Prism for 1.
That's also fair. You can do that. I think that's reasonable. Even if they counter it, like, it's just another thing for us to get back with Emery, so...
Yeah, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have a counterspell anymore. I think they have Ice Van Quaddle. EDH is fun as fuck, but in my opinion, it shouldn't be competitive. Like, some people get way too into it, and that's what CDH is for. And I think CDH should have its own ban list. I think they should just have their own community.
I agree with both of these things, but one thing I would mention is that Magic Online has Commander on it, and the thing is, since it's MTGO, there's no rule 0, so if you're playing it on MTGO, there has to be like a sane ban list. So you have to engineer ban lists based on competitiveness, not fun when you're doing this.
Well, that's why I have a problem with the competitive community for competitive Commander, because they're relying on the actual ban list for their decisions, and that just does not make any sense to me.
No. So, like, yeah, if you want a rule 0 Commander to make it fun, I think you absolutely should do that. But the thing is, the ban list should be tailored to making the format balanced online, because you can't negotiate them there. So you do it there, and then from there, then you make whatever personal adjustments you want. That's just my opinion.
Well, we can echo again if we're going to be allowed.
We could. We might also want to play Royal Scions.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we play Royal Scions to get the echo into the graveyard.
Yeah, I think it's worth doing this. Do we play a land first?
I didn't, matter, but
because I just want to make sure we don't walk into Mana Leak. Yeah. We could even get the engineered explosives back and just blow up stuff more again. Just hilarious.
Only blow up something for 1. We were missing colored mana. Seems like they have Spell Queller. Oh,
this. What I was gonna say is in this kind of scenario, probably don't tap the Mox Amber before that resolves, because then the Amber makes red mana if it does.
True story.
So the Amber should always be like the last thing that you tap for mana if you have the option. I think maybe we just jam Psi here.
That's fair. And then I guess we're just going to play EE on 1 if it resolves.
Yeah.
I think there's a Spell Queller in hand, though.
There might be. I think it's Mana Leak, though. Okay, that's okay.
Okay. Because they did Mana Leak before.
Let me just do that, play the E. Their hand only has 2 cards left in it, so it might not actually be all that good.
These Echo Avions are getting worse.
Well, what we need to do, but I think before we cast them, we want to find Narset. Because we don't want to let them refill their hand now that they actually have lands in play. Because it looks like, I'm getting the impression they might be struggling a little bit.
Oh yeah, they're definitely struggling. The struggle is real.
I don't want to give them more cards if we don't have to. I think I would rather wait till we have Narset out and then echo them. That's actually pretty good too. Can we Chalice on 2 here?
We can. Is that better than Chalice on 1?
Well, if they're playing Stoneforge Mystic, we can turn that off.
Let's just Chalice on 2.
We'll turn off prisms and stuff for us, but I think that's fine.
Do we have mana for Mana Leak? Is there any way to play around this? No.
I don't think there is. I think we're just hoping that they don't have that. If they counter this, we could actually have just played on 1, so this is okay. We can just crack this and kill off the Hierarch at any point that we want to.
I'm just trying to see how to make use of our Emery, and I guess we cannot. Yeah, we'll just blow up this engineered explosives.
I think we can... Well, maybe we don't want to attack, because maybe Ice Fang Coatl, they could have another one.
We would have to have a third. Okay, you know what? I think we can be patient. Let's not get too greedy. Yeah, we can just crack this right now.
This feels like we're not in a bad spot. Now we don't have to play around Mana Leak. We don't have to worry about Stoneforge.
Stoneforge.
Actually,
I forgot about Ice Fang. We didn't have to worry about Ice Fang.
Yeah, we just played Chalice on 2. Duh, we could have attacked probably.
Oh well.
Oops.
When we win, it's going to be like overwhelmingly we win.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with this deck. Like, once it gets it going, like, it snowballs very hard.
Okay, I'm going to play an Emery, and then I'm just going to keep the old Emery.
I agree. I think that we should definitely do that. Because we can find artifacts to play with this for value.
Oh, great, a Bauble. There's our Narset that we wanted.
Good.
But this is all we're looking for.
Maybe if we can also get Chalice... Well, we can't play Chalice in 1 anymore, right? Yeah, because we have Chalice in 2. But now it might be a little bit safer to echo them, because now like half of the cards they're going to draw are not going to get through Chalice.
Maybe, but I think we're overwhelmingly winning here.
I think so too.
They got Spell Queller on top. Well, that's good to know. Oh, okay. They don't want their Spell Queller apparently. I mean, that might.
Well, they didn't know it. We saw that, and they didn't see that. So they probably did want that Spell Queller and just didn't realize that they were losing it.
Cannon shots is like, fuck Royal Scions. Me and all my homies use Merfolk Looter. There we go.
Fantastic.
Big Daddy has arrived.
If we get this Urza in play and it sticks, like, we're probably just winning.
We are definitely winning.
Oh, okay.
Whenever a equipped creature deals damage, we discard a card, untap all lands, and we'll definitely untap. Definitely.
We're gonna discard Echo, right?
Yeah.
Like, for sure. This is actually helping us.
We just need a red mana. We can just blow this stupid thing up. Yeah. Oh no, we can't. We can't play. No. Maybe in a really weird way we can discard the get EE on 2. We just need a. I need a colorless mana. I don't got that. Oh, well.
We don't have colorless sources in this deck, I don't think.
Well, that is interesting. Okay, what do we do? We got the Narset. We've got the Echo, and we've got an Urza. How do we do it? We could just play Narset into Echo.
I think we absolutely do that.
Can we do Urza? Because then all the artifacts are online. 3 for Narset. We can do it, actually. We can play Urza, Narset, and Echo on the same turn. Because I can get one more artifact from the graveyard with Emery.
Oh, yeah, we can get the Bauble and tap it. I like this. Oh, this is great.
Okay, we're about to go off, people.
Well, no, get the Bauble first, right?
Okay, I'll get it.
This is so dumb.
That's magic, folks.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna add... So we just tap Bauble.
Yep. Narset.
Well, this gets way out of the fucking hand really quickly. Way out of hand.
Once again, Echo they just give up in the face of it. They don't even want to try.
Okay, what do we want? I guess I think
Oh,
this might be a Mystical Dispute matchup.
this is 100% the matchup for Mystical Dispute.
But what do we take out?
Um,
I'm fine with Chalice because I really like what it did in that game. Like Chalice on 2 is good.
yeah, it's interesting. I think they're definitely. This is hard because, like, I think Chalice helped us there, but I think maybe Dispute might help us more.
You know what?
I don't
On the
know.
draw, you know what? I tend to agree. Maybe this
Yeah,
is just something to do on the draw.
that was fantastic. And again, like, I think it was a match they didn't need to give that up on that turn, but they were just like, no, we're done with this.
Oh, they saw the writing on the wall. Cannon's like seeing the swords reminds me how Wizards made Mirrodin, realized it was broken, and then returned to it only to make cards even more broken than the original Mirrodin.
M5, I think we want the engineered explosives because we need to kill Stoneforge and Icefang Coatls.
Yeah, Engineer Explosives was just gas.
I think the Chalice is okay, but I think Dispute is a little bit better. So, like, honestly, I think our deck, like, it feels a lot better this time around now that we have it built like this. I like Scions in this deck a lot. Like, I just the concede, like, they see it beautiful.
I don't think this is considered a grind. I mean, you could look at this like a grindy deck, Lazarus, but I don't think it's that grindy. I think it's more tempo like.
Yeah, it's fine.
What do you think of this hand?
I think it's okay. We have some ramp into our Karn here. Maybe this will work out. Like
Maybe we got some
one
removal
to
for
two
early game
decent
stuff.
draws will, yeah.
That's a nice one.
I guess you could consider playing the E on one, in case they play like. Well, I guess if they had Noble, they would have just
Yeah, they would
played
have
it
played
there.
it.
So
What I like is, in theory, we can play EE on 3, so that even if they resolve a Spell Queller on something, we can still blow it up. Because Pentad Prism adds 1 mana of any color when you remove when you remove the charge counters.
it also blows up their swords, which is excellent.
Yeah.
And Karn also undermines their swords a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
So like here, if we play Karn and just like, well, I guess what we have to play Prism and then the end of their turn they'll put a sword in play. We could just play Karn before they get it out, right?
Well,
So,
they got Batter Skull, so Karn is going to be weak to that.
yeah. Well, we could play the E on 0 and kill the Germ token.
We absolutely can. So let's just Pentad Prism it up.
But if we're gonna do that, we don't have to do it right this second. Well, I guess it depends if we want to.
No, yeah, let's keep our options open.
It's fine.
I miss Gataxian Probe. My Infect deck has never been the same since the ban. Or the printing of Plague Engineer.
To be fair, though, Infect also got Scale Up, which is like hugely awesome for that deck.
But they only play like 3 copies. I see, when I look at Infect lists, they don't seem to be playing the full 4 always.
You lose a little bit of safety but going off, but you also gained like a full turn faster because of Scale Up now, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have a smorgasbord of like possibilities here.
I think we try to play Karn here and then play Emery. Or, well, okay, do we go for Urza here?
If we go for Urza, we get a Golem, then we can play Emery, dump artifacts, play Engineer Explosives, tap, like, we can tap the artifacts for mana with Urza.
Urza's probably better than... Depends, if they have, like, Mana Leak, it would be bad, but at least the Batter Skull wouldn't be in play this turn, so... Maybe they'll Path Urza or something.
They might. Well, I think they're playing with On Thin Ice instead. Okay, so we still want to play Engineered Explosives on 0.
I think we want to play the Emery using the Pentad Prism first, right?
Sure.
Or you know what? No, okay. No, if we play the explosives on 0 first, we can play through Mana Leak. So I guess, yeah, let's do that, and then we'll play Emery.
Do you guys see Plague Engineer in your nightmares? Not necessarily.
It's a Plague Engineer wielding a Jite in one hand and a Sword of Fire and Ice in the other.
I didn't realize that we could have played Karn there. We actually could have played Karn that turn.
Yeah. Well, it still depends if they have Mana Leak, because we're still playing through it right now.
Now, it's very important to know that we are going to blow up our construct with this. We have a Bobble in the graveyard. That's good stuff.
Well, we don't have to do it yet. We can afford to wait.
Mana. Just trying to think. Add mana. We can add 3 mana here. Not enough to do anything. Is there a reliable way to get Echo in the yard? Yes, the Royal Scions. No, well, yeah, it's just Royal Scions and Emery. That's it. We have nothing else.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, sometimes the opponent helps us. Didn't someone Thoughtseize? No, they Liliana'd it into our graveyard.
So we might... Okay, so here's the thing. We might want to save this EE, because if we play Karn first, that might inspire them to use the Batterskull's ability to bounce it back to their hand so they can replay it and get another Germ token. If we crack the EE right now and we play Karn, then they can potentially just Batterskull us again. But if we take it for one turn, we can play Karn first and then leave the explosives in case they go for that.
What? I didn't hear that.
Okay, so if we crack the explosives right now...
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. So if we crack the explosives right now, and then we play Karn next turn, they might bounce the Batterskull back to their hand so they can put it in play again with Stoneforge, and then get another Germ token.
Well, I'm thinking maybe we should just take 4 because we could use this as extra mana with Urza.
Well, yeah. So the other thing is if we take 4 this turn, we can play Karn first, and then if they bounce the Batterskull back, then we can just wait until they replay it and then crack explosives to kill the Germ, and then it'll be stuck in play.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, if we play Karn and it resolves and everything, then we can just kill the Germ token then, and then Batterskull's still stranded. So I think taking 4 actually gives us a better chance to lock down the Batterskull.
Is turn 4 to Fairy too slow? That is an interesting decision.
I guess it undermines Emery and it turns off Echo, so I can kind of see why they want it, but I don't think this deck is that reliant on the graveyard for this matters that much.
Yeah, just Emery.
So I think as long as they don't have, like, Force of Negation, I think we're okay. It's like the only card that concerns me.
I mean, Urza is pretty good card advantage in itself.
Yeah. But if this Karn resolves, it's going to be very hard for them to overcome this. So we can play through Mana Leak here. We just need to... yeah, we just need to get this Karn in play. No Force, come on. Alright, there we go. So now, yeah, now when we...
We could actually turn this into a creature and the Germ dies.
We could do that, right?
Until your next round, to one target on, it becomes an artifact creature.
Yeah, that's also not... We can literally tick Karn up to do that. Well, I'm trying to think. The other option is we could get Liquid Metal Coating. And just start going after the lands, but I don't think we need to worry about that yet.
I'm still concerned a little bit about Mana Leak.
Yeah, I think ticking it up to kill off the Germ token is fine.
Let's see, what else can we do here? We have 1...
We have 4 mana right now.
That's an awkward amount of mana. I played my land.
Yeah, so...
It's an awkward amount of mana. Makes the Engineered Explosives sort of suck. Well, maybe we should just tick down Karn. What can I get here?
Well, I think that this is a scenario where you probably just get the liquid metal coating. Maybe we don't play it this turn, but we might want to get it. If we do that, then we probably just crack the explosives in their turn to kill off the germ token. I think that's okay. So yeah, we just get this and hold this.
Why have liquid metal coating if we're not going to use it?
Yeah, like this is a really good way to win the game, so yeah, and as soon as the germ token attacks, we just kill it.
Actually, why don't we just attack? Why don't we just blow this up?
Well, what are we attacking with? Like, I guess.
Construct?
Well, they can just block it and gain life, right? So
No, we blow up the germ. Like, cause they can't use activated abilities right now. It's
okay, but we'll turn it. Yeah, no, but okay. If we blow up the germ token, then we're gonna blow up our construct as well.
Okay, pass. Pass the turn.
Yeah, I think we just block and then blow up explosives before they gain the life. Ice Fang, I am not worried about this card.
I'm a little worried if they have Noble Hierarch.
Maybe. I mean, we could also use Karn to get the other EE from the board and blow up everything on 2. Yeah, so we definitely cracked this here.
Fake block.
Yeah, we will fake him out.
Actually, we need the red mana more than
yeah.
We need color.
You gotta
blue.
Represent that mystical dispute.
Well, no sword in hand.
Well, it doesn't matter even if they had a sword, they couldn't use it. We have Karn in play.
True
That's
story.
what I'm saying.
The power of Karn.
Their deck totally sucks once Karn's in play.
Karn's not much of a creator. He's the shutdowner.
They don't have a good way to kill this thing now. And now we can just start killing off their lands and like we're ticking Karn up 1 every turn and they're like ticking it down 1 every turn. So they're losing lands each turn and losing their ability to win. So I feel pretty good about this spot.
They seem to be maybe 1 white off from like Skyclave Apparition, so the moment we hit this Olive Fountain, it might be just GG.
Yeah, we're absolutely just going to play Coding, blow up the fountain, and then, yeah, they're going to die. Because if they can't, like, Skyclave Karn right now, then it's over.
All these victories are like slow, grindy wins. Oh shit, they do have another mana.
Well, they're not going for that.
Geist. All
okay.
Right. You got it. Okay, Karn is gonna die.
What if we get Ensnaring Bridge with him?
Well, we needed this. We can get an Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah, but drawing the Dispute was pretty bad.
Well, I have a feeling we'll get some good use out of it.
We can get the Engineered Explosives with this and blow up the Geist if we need to.
Well, no, I think we should just get Bridge if we're going to get something.
The Bridge is not going to stop Geist from attacking.
Only 1 turn. Like, no matter what, our Karn's dead, right?
Yeah, so the thing is...
we play a land, we play Coding.
I'm just worried that if we draw more lands, we're going to be stuck with land plus Dispute in hand, and then Geist is going to be able to attack us with a flying 4/4 every turn.
I think we have to get pretty unlucky for that to happen. Like, we literally need to draw a land every turn. I think what the reality is, we're gonna get smacked once. We can double block to Geist with like Urza and Emery, and then it's gonna die.
That's possible. So I guess we should look at our sideboard. Is there anything else that would like help us?
Nah, I'm willing to go for
I
The
mean,
bridge here.
do we have the EE still there? We could blow it up on 2, and that would actually. I mean, if we blow it up on 2, like that helps us with like rest in peace, and it gets rid of like 3 things on their side's not bad.
Huh. EE on 2. Crack on these things.
We lose our Penthead Prison, but we're also going to pay for it with that, so that's okay. And then we can still double block Geist.
Well, sort of. We don't have a Karn anymore. They may not attack.
Well, the problem though is that if Karn dies, then they can equip the Batterskull to something. That's a huge issue.
Oh yeah, they have 5 mana. They can equip. Actually, they can equip the Batterskull directly to Geist. Okay, I'm just gonna get this bridge.
Yeah, at least I guess if we get bridge here, then
we're just gonna stall the game.
Yeah, Batterskull's not gonna be a problem. I guess we just play the coding just to get it out of our hand.
Yep, absolutely.
And I still love that we're playing around Mana Leak. That's great.
Yep.
Urza's awesome.
And Ensnaring Bridge will add mana. We could spin. Well, we'll spin the wheel after we've got this game like locked up. Right now, not locked up very much.
Trying to think.
We can actually turn Emery into an artifact and add Emery for a mana.
Well, we could, but we could also just tap the coding for mana itself.
Liquid Metal Coating. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So close to spinning. Okay, we'll just pass. We have Mystical Dispute. We'll just dispute something.
Yeah, ideally. I think this is okay.
We can hard cast it if that's relevant.
It might
like
be.
They gotta play something.
If they play like Skyclave Apparition, we probably need to hard guess this dispute.
That would be the best. I don't know if I've ever got a land off of Urza. Like, it's a random card. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. Because the top card can still be a land.
Yes,
possible. I've been very lucky with Urza.
I guess if we draw another Karn, that would also be fantastic. Oh, come on. This looks great. Yeah, we're going to dispute the fuck out of that. And now the Geist can't even attack. They should have did this post-combat.
Yeah. And we could pay for Mystical Dispute back.
That feels like a huge blunder on their part.
What you want to do? They got a bunch of lands.
They can hit you for 1 with the Ice Fang. Good job, opponent. You really showed us.
Deal. Now what we need to do is like top deck another Karn. Or Psy or something.
Yeah, so we have like so many good draws here, and we can even just spin Urza if we want.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we're not spinning Urza. Alright, well, this would be a good time for draws, but not Echo of Eons. That's like the worst possible thing we could draw. Okay, we can live with this. Because now nothing can attack us.
No, I have to empty my hand.
Yeah, well, we have 0 cards now, so no attacks. And we can afford to bobble on, like...
No, let's bobble now.
Well, no, we don't want to do it now because we'll have a card in their turn. They can attack us for 1 in the
Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Well, I was doing it because what if we draw Mystical Dispute? Okay, draw Mystical Dispute. Make me look like a genius.
No, that's the one card we don't want to draw.
Well,
it's
oh yeah,
so
this is gonna be terrible with Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah.
No wonder there's no Echo of Eons in that Legacy deck.
I guess if we draw Narset, maybe this will be okay.
Oh yeah, if we draw Narset, it'll be gas.
I don't think we're in a bad spot right now, but like, I feel less good about this here because they could get in like at least 1 good attack right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, they'll get in a delicious 2 damage.
Well, they could equip... No, I guess they can't do the Batterskull. Yeah, they can. I guess we could block the Stone Fort, so I guess only the Ice Fang can even attack us.
For the moment.
Once we get Psy out, though, like, Ice Fang's gonna not be able to attack anymore.
Alright, they're gonna draw some cards. I get a sense
Well,
that their hand is like sort of empty.
yeah, they've got to be in trouble. They don't have a good answer to this bridge. So, like, they're hoping Ice Fang's gonna carry them the distance.
Now let's hope we don't draw a second Echo.
I think we want Royal Scions here. That doesn't actually do anything. We have to cast it, I think, anyway. Because we don't want Geist attacking us.
Yeah.
We could just go for the bluff attack. The Emery,
well, I was thinking about that, but now maybe they have like a hard counter. When we follow this up, like they could have Spell Queller, for example.
That's true.
I like the bluff attack. Okay. We pass.
Well,
So Echo the
yeah,
Ons is not good here.
Casting it is not really an option right now.
Well, I mean, unless we draw, like, I don't know, all artifacts.
Well, if we can get Karn in play, then maybe we consider it, or if we get explosives out and start killing some stuff, then maybe. Yep. But right now, it is not an option.
Okay, I gotta play fast. We're at 7 minutes. Unfortunately, our opponent's taking a bit of time, too, so they're at, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, these games are like really hard fought.
Yeah, I think we have we have a surprisingly good plan for all of this stuff, so still feel pretty good about this.
The 14 turn clock.
I mean, our decisions are pretty easy at this point. We just F6 here.
Find land, pitch.
We might want to thin our deck with this.
Actually, I don't know if thinning the deck is going to be worth the 2 life. Because like, the moment we go to... Like, I mean, we might need every single turn.
I guess that's maybe, yeah.
Is this the game where we dumped, like, 3 Karns and a Urza? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It got shuffled into our library. Or did it? Hold on. No, that was Rest in Peace. No, this is not the game.
No, those are exile. So yeah, we have 2 Karns in exile right now. Okay, well, they decided they want the Batter Skull out, so maybe that means that Skyclave is a thing.
Or not. They're just setting up when they finally find Skyclave.
Yeah, it could just be they have nothing else to do with their mana, so they're like, screw it, we'll just get the germ out again.
They know what we drew the last few turns. I have to say, this Rest in Peace is doing a job.
Oh no.
Oh, that's fuck. A problem.
I was thinking that in the back of my mind that could happen, and I think we're dead.
Yeah, okay, we can go. 4, 7.
Well, we could let them equalize the time 6, a little bit if we want.
9, 10, 11. I'm not actually dead yet.
Yeah, make them really waste like 20 seconds.
But I need to top deck Royal Scions next turn to discard this fucking Echo of Eons.
I think we just cast it at this point. Like, we need. All right, yeah. I guess if we draw Royal Scions, we could still be in this, but no. Just fucking cast that Echo.
No, we're just gonna go on to the next game. We're down on time.
Yeah. We're down by like less than a minute. I think we just run this back.
You still like the Mystical Dispute?
I think we need them for the forces, yeah.
Chalice on 2 looks very, very tempting, though.
I get that, but
It
I
might
don't
even
know.
be better than Echo directly in this matchup.
Oh, you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. We could do that. Because this is if we're gonna go on the ensnaring bridge plan, then yeah, Echo is gonna be really bad.
We'll leave one Chalice in there.
Yeah, I think this is fine. Good call.
Like Echo doesn't look great in every matchup.
No.
And Chalice on 2 looks like it hits like a giant chunk of their deck if we can get it to resolve. And it will prevent them from playing Petty Theft.
Yes, that's important.
I don't know if it's gonna like I don't know what's in their deck. Maybe they have a balance of Skyclave Apparition and Petty Theft.
Could be both. We just drew like lands for 4 turns in a row. That was so bad.
Or maybe it was good. I don't know.
Well, I think we lost, so it's probably not good. Chat, what do you think about this deck? How do you feel about it in this match?
Yeah, for all the Merfolk fam out there, you know, we do have Emery. Emery still works. Emery is a Merfolk. All right, we're going to go first. Mulligan this. Or do you want to...
Yeah.
No, we're going to mulligan.
No, we got to mulligan.
Basically unplayable in multiples. Oh, this looks great.
Yeah, I guess we can just pray that we rip a land.
Maybe dump Engineered Explosives? No, maybe we can dump Karn. We don't have a lot of mana with
Yeah, I think we dump Karn here. We're going to have to just play like both baubles and pray that we draw a land by next turn. I think the explosives is fine.
Yeah, still playing fish.
They mulled to 6. That's good.
Path to Exile. That sucks.
No, Sai is going to be so vulnerable. Okay, well that's helpful.
Another... What? Oh, shit. I screwed up.
Yeah, I was going to say, that is the worst time.
We do not gain any new information. This is the same Path to Exile. I got to sort of act quickly. We're at like 6 minutes. Sure.
It's not bad. I guess we just play Prism. And... I think we wait on the Amber because we can play Sai and then play Amber.
Maybe we can even sack this Prism for a card.
Possible. I think they're going to Path Sai immediately, though. I think our best draw is probably Chalice on 1.
Mm-hmm. You could make one card from Merfolk, make it viable for... What would it be? I don't know.
Truer Name Nemesis. It'll be a 3/2 with Hex... Indestructible and Hexproof.
This is a funny thing to do. We can play... Okay, so we can create quite a few tokens here.
Well, you have to be careful, though, because they can equip that Hierarch. But I guess it's okay.
No, but we can play Engineered Explosives on 1.
Oh, I like that plan actually.
And have mana to crack it.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh no! I didn't. Oh, whatever. We have one on 0. I'm going to play one on 1.
Boom, bum, ba-chow.
That's stupid.
I was thinking we could also play it on 3 and we could have just blown up the sword.
Yeah, that's something we could do as well. So you're going to path the Sai.
Well, we're going to have a bunch of flying tokens, which is not bad.
You know what? Maybe we're going to wait. I'm going to draw a card. We're gonna sack the, because I can just block this with the Thopter if they want to take that line.
It'll be a 3/4. Yeah, we can throw away one Thopter.
Well, they probably won't even do that. They're just gonna use Path on this, and then I'll draw a card. Because we just have to pay 2. Oh, we have to sacrifice 2 artifacts. Yeah, we can sack this and.
They could play a land and
the
then
Amber, actually.
Path and equip. So. Well, no, we sack the EE on 0.
I guess.
What the hell is this? Geist? I really wish we had that EE on 3 now.
Well, if they're gonna let me take my turn, I'm not gonna do anything. I'll take my turn.
Yeah, there's no reason to do anything now if they're just passing.
Yeah, give me all
they're
my
gonna
mana.
put. They're gonna put this sword in play.
Okay, so.
Yeah, sack it. So we kind of need Emery so we can loop this explosives back.
At least we get a land out of this deal.
I guess Karn would be a good draw here.
Yeah, it's, well, I mean, it's a tricky deck to play. I mean, that's why I brought on a teammate here. So we have to just play this minus.
We have 3 mana right now.
Okay, Royal Scions. What can we do with this? Amber, Pentat. Yeah, we just take the Royal Scions. Still
yeah, we have
to do anything.
We have another mountain to get.
Yeah,
we have to get the mountain. So we can attack for 3 in the air if we want.
No, I think we should block the angel token. That's going to attack us.
Oh, you want to put 2 in front of Geist and then 1. Well, the Geist is going to be a 3/3, right? And then the angel will be a 4/4. No, yeah, no, we're yeah. I think we should attack.
Next turn? Until end of turn.
No, it's until end of turn. Like, they're going to equip the sword and then only attack with the Geist. It's actually going to be a 5/5 attacking. So I think we need to block the Geist with a Thopter, so we may as well just attack with the one.
I looted. Whatever. Okay, pass. Go, 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 go.
This is not exactly how we imagine this going. I will say this deck has a lot of decision points in it, so like it is a deck that I think if you practice it a lot, like you can get very, very good and leverage skill very much in this.
They're attacking me. Screw the Royal Scions.
Well, if they attack you, they're going to burn a Thopter anyway, so you may as well block the Geist.
Where are these going?
They're killing Narset and they're attacking you.
I have to block it anyway, so they don't draw a card. Not bad. Not a bad turn.
All right.
Okay, what can we do with these creatures?
Okay. So we have the Emery. We need the Pentad Prism, because what we want to do is we want to get Emery out, and then we want to use Pentad Prism so we can play E on 3, and then blow up the sword and the Geist.
Interesting.
So we have, the Emery has to live, and the Pentad Prism has to get in play with 2 counters on it.
Then let's crack this thing on. Oh, no, it doesn't matter what I do right now.
Well, we already have an E in the graveyard anyway, so it doesn't matter. But we definitely need to play this. And
do we want to draw to see what we would get? Like, maybe we get something.
I mean, sure. We're gonna tick it up to do something anyway. It doesn't really. Maybe we put Echo in the graveyard,
like we drew an Urza.
Okay. So the problem is that we can't play the E on 3 if we don't have the Prism in play. So we 100% need to keep.
Well,
the Prism.
we can
Because we have to get the EE back with Emery next turn and then use the Prism from our hand to play it for 3.
Not going to argue at the moment.
The Thopter
But I
has
think
to block
Urza is like
the
a pretty
Geist.
good card by itself, and they don't have.
Oh yeah,
tapping,
I
so.
agree. I just don't think we have a way to beat the Sword plus the Geist unless we go this route. So we need them not to like path Emery this turn, because if they do, we're fucked. I mean, we might want to just crack the explosives. That's bad. Okay, I don't think this matters now because they're gonna attack us with Geist and they're just gonna kill off Emery, so this is all losing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's nothing we can do about this.
Yeah, Urza was guaranteed value.
Yeah, but Urza was not gonna beat any of this. That's
well, Urza can block the Geist.
Well, okay, actually, so here's the thing. Now they're gonna bounce the Emery, yeah, so we're fucked. No, the Urza can't because the Geist was still attacking for at least 4.
Well, but I mean the Golem is like it was enormous.
I think we're fucked.
Oh yeah, I think we're fucked too. I think we're in some trouble here.
Maybe if we draw. No, we only have 2 E's in the deck, right? So we need like Karn.
Well,
we don't have enough mana.
Face.
We do not have enough mana. Like, we needed Emery to live for a turn. That was the only option we... I think it's too late for Sai.
We need to ultimate you, Royal Scions. We need to ultimate you.
I don't think we're living through, like, the next 2 turns. They can deal 10 damage to us.
Fuck, this game's going down too much to the wire. They're going after the Royal Scions.
Interesting. Okay, well, then maybe there's hope if this Emery lives.
Yeah, because then, I mean... Oh, they're killing it off.
They see the thing. They're like, no, we can't let this happen.
They see the danger.
I mean,
I can sack things with... hold on. Escape. Okay.
We might need this mana for if we want to find a way out of this, though. I don't think drawing a card here helps us.
I think drawing the card helps us a lot. I'm going to sack these 2 artifacts. I think we need more cards than we need mana. That's a bit late.
Well, I mean, there was potentially an option for, like, if we can get to 7 mana, then, like, Karn plus Ensnaring Bridge, maybe, but, like, we need 7 mana for that. We just threw away some of it, so...
Well, no, that... I guess it does buy us a turn because Teferi needs to be on 3. All right, well, we lose round 2. We lose round 2, but we're going to be back for round 3.
There we go.
We won the die roll again. I will say one thing about this deck. I win the die roll like 90% of the time. Look at that hand. I'm going to keep this hand. We're up against Luris, so this hand might be gas.
Yeah, Chalice and Engineered Explosives both seem great.
Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2. They mulligan to 6. Well, I wouldn't say Dimir Fish is what he recently played. I mean, that's his most recent list, but that was like a month and a half ago. I said Bent Merfolk, yes. I might reach for Unsettled Mariner again. I'm not happy about it, but maybe I'll reach for Unsettled Mariner again. So as long as it doesn't slow me down. The Big Brain Patrons, better than the Prowess deck they made. So I'm going to lead off with the Mountain first, because I technically do not want to thin my deck with Prismatic Vista.
Well, you also don't need to tell them that you're an artifact deck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Prismatic Vista would reveal that.
This is a shadow deck.
Could be Grixis Control. I've seen some with the Luris as one of their win conditions. Bring that Snapcaster Mage back again and again.
Well,
Oh, is that right? His recent fish result was the 9th of March? Okay. Well, that's very concerning.
so we can draw. Okay, I think we play the mountain because we don't want to. We don't want to go to 19 in case they have.
Yes. Maybe Scourge of the Skyclaves.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's the one. Yeah.
Interesting that they don't take any of the chalices. I hope this is not a sign of.
Well, it could be a sign that they don't have an answer for Chalice because taking one doesn't really matter if they can't get rid of the other one. So they should at least get rid of the threat. So I think we just play the other Chalice in one, right?
Well, if we get on a chalice on 2, then we really lock their deck out. Well, maybe if we can beat one Kolaghan's command with this, I guess.
I think we play Chalice in one and then play the Bobble and Pass.
I'm fine with that.
So yeah, because I think one is like the really important number for their deck.
They're probably playing Bobble. They have Luris here. We don't know what they are on though. No, I don't want to do anything at their upkeep. I'm just gonna Bobble at end of turn so they can't Thoughtseize the. Oh no, they can't Thoughtseize anyway. Okay, we can.
I mean, they can try. It's
Okay, maybe
work.
I can still do it at their upkeep. Don't want to do it now because they might fetch.
Yeah, now I think we do it as after they fetch, so we can see what they draw.
We'll also see if they play Thought Scour or something. I mean, I'll still do it at their upkeep.
Well, if they play Thought Scour, it's going to get countered.
Oh yeah, that's true. The Chalice of the Void.
It's going to get very countered. All right, what do you got, opponent?
Lightning Bolt. That is pretty shite.
Not a good draw for them. And if they're on Skyclave or Scourge, then like, as long as we stay at 20 life, then we're actually in a good spot. There we go.
So in your opinion, you just want to wait this out?
Well, we do have explosives now, so I think we could actually play Karn here safely because now, even if they play Scourge, we can just play explosives.
I think we
just get coding
and coding it up.
Just go after their lands, yeah.
Go for it. Maybe that's the only thing you can do. Okay, so
let's
kill off. This is going to put pressure on us.
A little bit, but I think if we could just start killing off their mana, I think we'll be okay. We might hold the explosives for a turn.
So we're going to eat up 2 lands, and then Karn might die.
Yeah, because if we hold
the other option we had, we could have just got a bridge and emptied our hand, and this thing can't even attack.
Well, what I'm thinking, though, is that if we draw, like, say, Prophet, or the Prism, we can play explosives maybe on 3 and kill Luris.
Yeah, but that's a big maybe. Like, we can't depend on that.
Maybe. Or, like, any...
Mac, I've been streaming since 1:30. I've been streaming for 2 hours.
We could also just tick up Karn on the coding to block the Luris too next turn.
Okay, that's bad. That's actually not bad, but like that's not ideal either.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but it keeps Karn alive, which is, and I mean, they really want to trade off their Luris with that thing. I don't know.
Fuck these 0-mana artifacts.
Yeah, I think we just have to tick up on coding and try to block this thing.
We're doing what we got to do. All right, let's put this thing on 2 because we don't need more than 1.
Yeah, well, we can't put it on 1 right now, so. Well, actually, no, that's not true. We could put it on 1 if we tap 2 islands for it.
It's just, that's not going to work. You need a colorless mana.
No, so what you do here is you tap 2 lands of the same color because it only counts the number of colors. So
Oh, is that
We
how that can work like that?
Yeah. So you tap 2 islands, you could put it on one. It's just we have 2
Oh, I
chalices
was
on
thinking about
one,
how
so
to
we
play around with Chalice of the Void. You're right. Okay.
yeah. So we don't need to. We don't really need it on one right now, but that is an option if it comes up. We could actually cast it in one.
Oh, we're gonna get a break. Oh my god.
There's nothing we can really do about that.
Well, I think we should have got Ensnaring Bridge when we had the option. Because we
Maybe.
weren't in like a dominating position anyway.
I think we still are though, because like this, we just play like any Urza or like Sai or something, and then they can never get through it.
Hopefully. Kills creatures and counters stuff.
And the funny thing is, if they attack with Lurrus on Karn again, they can't actually play Scourge.
True story. Their life total is too high.
Like they can't play Shadow, they can't play like Scourge. Like just they're almost locked out of this game. We have a ton of time to find something, I think.
What are you afraid of? Like a Snapcaster Mage? Yeah, that was
Okay,
pleasant.
that was fantastic. Can we just like spin Urza this turn? Yeah, we
Yes.
just play Mox Amber.
Let's hope for no drown in the lock.
Now we have a 5/5 construct that's great.
Yours is a real pain in the ass.
I mean, you could technically use Urza's ability on Mox Amber.
Oh, I finally draw my first land. Alright, pass the turn. Shadow doesn't usually play Drown. So this is either Grixis Control or maybe Shadow.
No, I
wouldn't
feel
say
like
they
it's
don't
Shadow.
play. They play Drown. We're playing online. People can play anything.
I've seen them play Drown a couple times.
And the fact that Chalice on one on the spot is probably insinuating that this is a Shadow deck.
Yeah, well, they were also at 20 life, so like they couldn't play anything. This is a match where I don't really know that we change anything.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's run it back. This is my first opponent where I say hi, good luck. They said you two back. My prior opponents didn't say shit.
My favorite games are always the ones where opponents are like talkative during it.
A lost art on Magic the Gathering Online.
You know, like you can win or lose, but as long as both people are like enjoying it, then it's fun. That's why I like FNMs a lot. Because at least you know the people you're playing against, and like you generally can just be joking around the whole time while you're doing it, and still play like a fun game.
Right. I miss getting salt. I see all these people getting salt on Twitter. I don't get any salt period anymore. I just get people like thanking me for my YouTube channel in the comment in the chat box these days. I got the complete opposite problem.
It's rare for me. Like it's been a long time since somebody's been like blah, 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 blah. But I love it. I live off of it.
What is this bullshit? Says Mikey J100. This is Merfolk, but with a lot more artifacts. And a lot less Merfolk.
We built Emery Tribal.
Mm-hmm. Well, the hand game one was gassed. Like two Chalice of the Voids and your starting hand against the Lura stack.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what like they didn't have an answer to Chalice, so there was no point for them to take one because we had two. If we only had one Chalice, they guaranteed would have took the Chalice. So that was pretty great.
This sounds fine.
I think it's okay. Keep it. It's merfolk just like I'm 6'8". Wow, you're really tall then, huh? Play basketball.
This is turn 2 Emery. Yeah, turn 2 Emery.
I think you play that Mox just in case they thought sees it away.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Well, they do have Scourge. Lightning Bolt there, that is a sign of Scourge of the Skyclaves. If I ever saw it.
They're trying to get this thing out very quickly before we can like start locking them out again. All right, I think Emery's going away.
Let's see, maybe they'll take the Mox Amber.
They might, but I think Emery's more likely here.
Yeah, I still have nothing to do next turn if they do
well, that. I guess if they have like Fatal Push or something in their hand, they might take the Mox.
Been playtesting Blue-White Yorion build of Merfolk all day, just in tournament practice, but gone like 8 matches undefeated, and I never do that with regular Merfolk. Maybe just luck. We'll test in a league. That's how you do it. You test at a smaller level. Once it succeeds, you got to move up. You try it at a higher level.
I think they sided in a completely different deck. It can feel like that sometimes. Like
the transformative sideboard plan, the old classic transformation.
It's like that's definitely an experience I've had with Grixis Death Shadow. Sometimes they're like a super fast, heavy hitting aggro deck, and sometimes they're like this really slow, grindy control deck. And if their hand doesn't line up against what you're doing well, then like it feels like you can just kill them easily. But like when their hand lines up against you well, it feels like you are never beating them in a million years. So like yeah, it does kind of have that bipolar syndrome to it.
Wonder if our opponent's trying to look up our deck list online. They won't find it. We're the only ones playing it.
Yeah, this is what happens when you crowdsource the genius. Why the would they take Karn? Well, it was like the worst thing to take because you already have another Karn anyway.
I guess they plan on maybe Thoughtseizing it again?
Maybe, I guess. What are they worried about with Karn, though?
Great in the graveyard. We're actually a little choked on mana here. If they kill Emery, then this thing isn't going to add mana. We can't do anything with Narset.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Nah, definitely not a misclick. This is the longest Thoughtseize in human history.
They might have another Thoughtseize that they're going to use.
There's the Scourge.
Okay, well... that's not helpful.
Oh, I guess I did this wrong. Supposed to do this on the draw step.
I think you're supposed to do it on the upkeep.
Oh, yes, I was supposed to do it on the upkeep. I did it on the draw step. Another Scourge of the Skyclaves. Well, that's not pleasant news.
We really need something here. So this is going to become a 6/6 now, at least. They just really passed very quickly through that. Well...
we can play Royal Scions here, and then we can add mana with Mox Amber, hope to loot a land.
I think they might just... well, so here's the thing. Yeah, I think we want to loot for a land so that we can play E on 2 next turn and then blow up both Scourges at once.
Yeah, well, they probably won't play them both at once, but... I mean, we can at least, gain control of the game.
Well, I think what's going to happen is they're going to...
We have not tried Baby Jace in this deck. Well, I think that'd be a bit too clunky. I think...
No, we're not dead yet, because we can still draw a land next turn and kill both Scourges and still be in this. I think they'll definitely jam the other Scourge, though. But we have to draw like an island here. Do it. Feed into the greed.
And they don't know about this card yet.
They don't. That's why I'm thinking they are considering this.
Yes!
Come on.
Give it to us.
That is half of it.
Fuck.
No! Damn it. That was not part of the plan.
Oh, it could have been glorious.
Oh, so close.
I still don't think I change anything.
No. I think we just go back and hope that being on the play is going to help us a little bit more.
All we need is 2 of our 3 chalices in our hand, and then that's it. We're good to go.
Mikey, Baby Jace was actually something that some people suggested for this, so I think it's possible that a card like that could be played here, but the thing is we don't have a lot of instants or sorceries to use with it, so it's hard to say if that's actually the correct thing to play in this deck.
They're deciding on their Luris. Would you like to use Luris as a companion, or did you bring in 3 drops?
I think keep this.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about keeping this, but we'll keep this. Just because like these hands are so weak to like hand disruption.
I think we just play the Amber, right?
Oops. Yeah, you're right. I guess it doesn't. I don't think it'll matter. If they Thoughtseize us, they'll take Emery.
Yeah.
What's on top of our deck? Mishra's Bauble? Or did they bobble themselves?
Oh, here's Inquisition. I think we're saying goodbye to Emery, unless they have like Fatal Push or something in hand. The thing is, if they have like removal, then they just take the Mox. That's why I would play it.
I think today was the day I asked if you always play Merfolk. Well, I'm sort of doing this for the patrons. You know, well, patrons, Twitch supporters, everybody. I have a private like hangout that I do every week. And we made this deck, and they asked, like, oh, can we play this on stream? And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay, we can play this on stream. Okay, and I'll get this thing on the battlefield just in case it matters. And so here we go. I was like, yeah, we can do this.
The first match we played was against the Black Rain Yawgmoth deck, and it was actually very good.
I'm not thrilled about going to 19, but I'm going to go to 19.
Do what we got to do.
Can this card resolve? Please. Oh, excellent.
Right.
Excellent.
Get Bobble and just... I guess we get Scions. We can do that.
What's wrong with this?
I'm just thinking, like, maybe we want to try to get this Urza Golem up and be big enough to block a potential Scourge. But we need more artifacts for that.
Well, I'm just looking at threat density because, I mean, it is still a Death Shadow deck. And we need stuff.
The problem is if they play Scourge, then it's going to absolutely murder Royal Scions. Alright, well, that's a 2-2. It's not that bad yet, but it could be at any second. Okay. What do we got?
We can get Bobble here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's that, right? Yeah.
Some sort of removal here.
Yeah, you are thinking about it. Dismember. Ugh. Rough.
We got outplayed. I could float a mana with this Bobble, although I guess I can't do anything with it.
Do we play a land?
We did not play a land.
Okay, because that might matter if we can... have to draw like a land and then play Narset, try to find EE on 1.
Mm-hmm. Don't fetch for a land right away. As it turns, they're drown in the lock. Okay. Because of our Karn the Great Creator.
Yeah, we want to keep the Vista back.
No, we have Royal Scions.
I guess that means they have to be careful, because if they attack, like, this golem could kill them. Attacking us, I guess it's okay.
It's not lethal yet.
Getting Luris, okay.
Do we keep this bauble or do we crack it?
I think we crack it. We need cards here.
Well, I mean, it's not out of the question that we can attack for 7.
Yeah, but this... I get the feeling they're
Scions.
strongly representing Lightning Bolt right now.
Maybe?
And
I don't know.
we...
I mean, maybe.
I'm thinking that we really want to be able to potentially play this Narset and try to dig for Engineered Explosive, but that means we have to draw a land in our next 2 draws in order for that line to work. So I'm thinking that cracking the bauble gives us a better shot at that.
No, we can. Oh, you want to play Engineered Explosives on 1? Okay.
That's just... I get the feeling this
like...
construct is not going to live, so...
I guess we can bobble ourselves, see what's on top of our library.
We can... I guess that works. We can keep it. It's not perfect, but it's better than not a land, so...
Does that change anything?
Chalice on 1, so they might have like Team or Battle Rage. I kind of get the impression that... if they have Battle Rage, we might just be dead regardless.
Okay, I'm just... Okay, we can make this a 5. Fuck, we're actually short an artifact. We can play Chalice 3/3, Royal Scions 5/3. Narset find a random artifact, but then just 6.
I'm also thinking about maybe Chalice on 1 plus Karn.
Oh, that, that's not too bad.
But we're still kind of screwed if they have Team or Battle Rage, but I think that's just a risk we have to take. I think that's the line I like. So if we play the Chalice first, that'll tell us if they have the Bolt or not. So I think we should do that.
I have a feeling we're like a bit screwed either way.
They don't have a Bolt. Okay, interesting. So now we have... Well, we have 2 options. We can either Karn and get explosives, or we can play Narset, but I think Karn's the better option.
No, if we get Karn, we should just get Bridge.
Well, I guess Bridge would actually be fine too, yeah.
Like, Karn, like, Bridge is just infinitely better.
Because either way, if they have Battle Rage, we are going to die. That's my impression. So we just have to hope they don't have Battle Rage. So let's just play Karn and get Bridge and pray.
Splendid idea. Splendid.
Alright. Just, alright, opponent. For one time, please don't have it.
I mean, next turn we can also still try to get explosives if that's an option to us. I mean, if they just have Battle Rage, we still live. Because we can soak in 3 toughness.
This is true. So we're definitely blocking this no matter what. And at least, like, the Chalice means that Fatal Push plus Battle Rage is not enough here. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Bridge will be enough for us. We'll have to see.
As long as they don't counter it.
Yeah, like, Drown in the Lock would be really bad, but I don't think we're beating that.
Well, we can't Chalice that. But turned off by Karn.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. We are snap blocking this thing.
Oh, they're going after Karn.
So I think we still want to...
I guess we still block.
We want to keep Karn alive. If they have Battle Rage, they're going to have to burn it just to kill Karn.
If they're attacking Karn, it also means they got to be in deep shit.
That's my impression. Yeah, they're fucked. All right, now we're playing bridge, and there's like no way they're beating us. Unless they have like Culligan's command, but like what do you? Or okay, they have a land, so maybe Drown in the Lock's still an option. So let's.
Okay, Narset or Royal Scions? I guess Royal Scions.
Yeah, I think Scions here. So we don't want to be putting more cards into our hand. We just want to keep our hand small. I think we just loot
we
with
can
it.
still filter and draw some
Yeah,
cards.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scions doesn't draw us more cards. I think we want to keep the Karn. Just in case for some reason they find a way to kill this Karn.
Oops, hold on. Escape, escape, escape. Backspace. I can +1 on Mishra's Bobble. It just dies, right?
I don't think you don't have to choose it. Oh yeah, you can kill the Bobble. Yeah, it works. And they can cast it again.
Just kill all those baubles off.
So now they have to find Culligan's command, basically.
Yes. Culligan's command or bust. So if we get a Chalice on 3,
yeah, well we do it, right? We have one in the sideboard to get with Karn, so that like Chalice on 3 will just like end the game.
Yeah, we might as well go for it.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna have to tap like everything. Yeah, there we go. Does this resolve?
Fuck.
They have... Fuck. All right.
Okay.
All right. I guess we can do this.
I guess I should have looted earlier, but pass.
Yeah.
So what do we want now? Amory?
Or another Chalice.
Yeah, they can't Fatal Push right now because we do have a Chalice of the Void on 1 here. 1 drops offline.
Royal Scions is actually getting very close to just killing them too.
Oh, they brought back the Bauble with their Luris.
I think loot first. Because I think if we untap, then we're actually going to kill them.
Yeah, I think we can leave 2 cards in our hand. That's okay.
Well, what's going to happen is we're going to draw 4 cards, and then they're going to take 6 damage. Right, I think it's the number of cards in your hand.
Yeah, we win. Royal Scions actually won. The good old prison plan did it for us. The good old prison plan.
There we go. Oh, we got the ultimate. That's perfect.
Hey, Cactus of Vishmock. All right, so we're 2-1 so far in this league. Let's go into round 4. You need a break, or are we good? You good to go?
We're good. Bring it.
Well, let's go. I might only have time. I only have time. Well, we'll see how fast this match goes. This stream gonna end at 4:30. Too bad it didn't start earlier. Yeah. Who would have thought? Just plain artifact planeswalkers, just good enough versus Shadow.
Yeah, I think that people gave up on Urza way too quickly. I think that card is still very good.
And Karn the Great Creator is still very good.
You literally can just jam Karn to like almost any deck in the format, and your deck is like immediately better.
I tried to prove it with Jund. We won the die roll again. I can't lose. Hand is great.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
We're up against, I think, Death and Taxes.
Either that, or it could be a Niv Mizzet deck.
And now we look like a Niv Mizzet deck. Do they play this card? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, this feels like a Bring to Light. I've seen this in Pioneer a lot, actually.
Okay.
100% Niv Mizzet.
Okay, it's Niv Mizzet. So we're racing Niv Mizzet.
Well, like, yeah, their deck plays like a ton of different a lot of different win conditions. Bring to Light lets you play basically everything. That we might even see Bring to Light into Tybalt.
If it's Kiki, I'm choosing the next deck.
No, fuck you, Teferi.
Interesting.
Your 5th ban is coming, I promise you. It's rough. I think we could play Royal Scions here. Just try to loot into lands so we can play Urza next turn.
Maybe play the Pentad Prism first and have just a random Pentad Prism out for Urza. Or I guess, no, that doesn't. Well, I still have that option, I guess, next turn.
Close.
Alright, let's discard this Echo. Oh my god, we just got Narset.
Yeah, so if we can stick Narset and go Echo, we actually have a very good shot.
It's still going to be a few more turns for this Teferi to do anything. We don't really do anything at instant speed, so Teferi doesn't have nearly as much power against us.
Yep.
You have no power here, Teferi. No power.
It just bounces stuff like our Golem tokens.
Yeah. Well, it tempoed us a little bit out with the Pentad Prism.
Is it Omnath time? It's Omnath time.
We got crushed that one time with Omnath. Well, now what do we do? Because this also hits all our Planeswalkers.
Well,
I think that's what was devastating about this card.
So we could play Narset here, but we can't actually use it if we're going to play it.
Do we have any answer to this?
Explosives on 4.
Well, that's not a good answer.
It's not, but it's what we got. I think we
literally
want to
have
loot
nothing.
with Scions first. Yeah, I think we loot and then see what we draw. Probably discard the Scalding Tarn, I think, and we can play...
Yeah, we just drew a land. Okay, so I'm going to play this Pentad Prism.
Yeah, play Prism, then play Narset, but I think we have to not use Narset.
No, I'm going to play Urza.
Are you going to play... I guess you could. I'm just thinking, like, if we play Narset, we could Echo them next turn.
I think you got to do it on one turn. Otherwise, Narset is just going to get, like... It's just going to die.
Well, that's why I was saying, if we're going to play Narset, it's at 5, so we would have to not tick it down.
Okay, now given the situation, we can...
Well, you can actually play Emery here, right?
Yeah.
This actually is probably better. I mean, Scions is pretty high in loyalty. That's actually good.
No, Orb doesn't shut that. It only shuts down creatures. Creatures entering the battlefield. These are like lands that trigger. Okay, we got a little bit of a defense for the Royal Scions. No fetch land. No, sorry. Actually, what needs to happen? It needs to be like 3 lands? Okay, so that's not too bad.
They have to like have a fetch land like in play, and then the next turn they do it.
Okay. I think our board is great. I mean, we're set up perfectly to play Narset next time and then play Echo, and they'll just lose their fucking hand. Their hand is full of cards.
They have to do something right now.
Yeah, and no fetch land, so no extra mana. Activated abilities of creatures opponent control cannot be activated. Does that mean we lose the mana with Urza?
I think so, yeah. There's nothing we can do about this.
That's a fucking evil card. Oh, I can still... Oh, but it's an activated ability, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not an activated... Let's see.
It is.
It is an activated ability.
Mana abilities are technically activated abilities. That's why stuff like Pithing Needle says accept mana abilities.
Okay, now this card shafts us hard.
Yeah, it does. So what do we do here?
I'm 1 mana short. Well, I can definitely play Karn into something.
Well, I guess if we could loot, because we could still find like Mox Amber here, right?
True story. We gotta take this thing up to 8 anyway. Oh
Okay.
my god!
All right, here we go. We discard Karn, we play the Scalding Tarn, play the Mox Amber, play Narset, and then play Echo, and hopefully laugh at our opponent.
It's fucking over, people. It's over. Yeah, also 2000 IQ foresight.
This is why we loot first.
Boom!
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, we have a lot of artifacts too.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, we can play
do we
the
save them
baubles
for
free.
Sai?
Yeah, that's not a bad call actually, because we can
No,
play
actually,
basically.
you know what? I want to play some to make this thing big enough to attack the fairy.
Yeah, I get that. It's what is it? It's a 3/3 right now, so
Because it's gonna bounce something next turn.
make it a 5/5. Like I guess either thing they block it with is actually bad. So yeah, I like this. Make it a 5/5, and so they have to lose something if they want to save to fairy.
And I can chump block with Emery or something because it's useless at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to carry down. Okay, well, like I've seen Omnath come back crazy ways.
Well, they need to top deck like Bring to Light, basically.
Yeah.
Ren 6 is not going to do very much right now.
What did they? Oh, they had Ren in 6. Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty garbage.
There we go. I think we're in a good spot here.
Linvala probably has to attack Royal Scions.
Well, if it doesn't, they're like going to take a bajillion damage. I think we save Narset here, right?
Oh yeah. Well, Emery's just not doing anything.
Yeah. Trying to think, like, almost at a point where getting like Bridge is almost an option.
Yeah. Can this blink our stuff? It's just their stuff.
Just their stuff.
Well, for that we could get Torpor Orb. Valky.
Yeah, so they are playing like Bring to Light in this deck. So it's hard to say. So it could be a Kiki deck, or it could be a Niv Mizzet deck. I'm getting the feeling based on what I'm seeing from them, it's a Kiki Court deck. Linvala is more of a card that you play with like Court of Calling.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't double matter. 5, so they don't have that yet. So they might have that up by next turn. Okay, let's loot.
Yes.
These cards are garbage. Fuck, I really want this Urza online. Do we have anything to deal with this Linvala? We
have to explosives on 4. So what we want to do is play Island, play Pented, like Karn, but and then we tick down Karn to get explosives. But we won't be able to kill it until next turn.
There's no value in Yorion at the moment anyway.
Yeah, but I do like getting the explosives because it does kill like their 2 biggest things right now.
It also kills basically the only things they have.
Well, the other thing is that we know they don't have Force of Negation up right now because they have.
I screwed that up. I should have played Sai, played this thing. And then we actually have blockers for Linvala.
Well, you can still play another Emery if you want. We have enough mana. Yeah, you can. It doesn't matter what you tap here. But you can't use the Pented Prism right now. So, get the explosives. And then play Emery. May as well. Can potentially chump block for our Planeswalkers again.
Mm-hmm.
I think we don't want to use Narset here. If they attack it with Linvala, we don't want it to die.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, they're gonna go for it anyway, which is not bad. I mean, they have so many things to deal with at the moment.
Yeah, like, well, the thing is, like, they're gonna lose like their two biggest things right now, so it doesn't really matter. But
they don't even have a 6th land yet. Oh, they don't need one. Okay, so they're gonna draw a card off of Omnath, and that's about it.
Yeah, so I think we can play Psy into explosives into crack explosives on 4. We will lose Urza, unfortunately.
We'll lose Karn too, but we'll get some value out of Karn before it goes.
Yeah, we can minus Karn and get something else.
Actually, they draw 2 cards.
Yep. Okay, well that solves that problem. So yeah, we have to minus here because we're going to lose it anyway.
Maybe we'll get a Pithing Needle for Valky. Actually, I don't know what to get.
They're close to playing Tybalt. The list is not terrible, but Pithing Needle's probably also fine. Even Bridge is okay. I think maybe Pithing Needle.
I don't know what the best thing to do is. Okay,
right,
so...
Well, first play land, right?
Okay, hold on. How much mana do we have? This will be
2.
4. And then we just need 2 to crack, so maybe play Psy.
We have 9 mana, so we need 6 mana for explosives, and then we have 3 mana for... Now we have 10 mana, right? 3, 4, 5... Yeah, we have 10. So we can play Psy, play explosives, crack, and then play Needle. Yeah.
I've never played an explosives on 4 before. Have you guys thought at all about Possessed Portal? I've tried putting it in some Tron packages and you make so many permanents. I have no idea what that is. Hopefully that is a cheap card. Okay, so hold on. Maybe we can attack with this.
Well, I think we want to crack first, right?
Oh, crack first, then attack.
Yeah, we can play Pithing Needle too, and we'll play it on Tybalt probably.
Do we lose?
I don't... we might want to actually... I mean, we could get a plus on the construct, right?
Oh, I can also bring back the stuff with Emery now.
Yeah, that's also true. So what else we got that we want? Maybe
Engineered Explosives.
Well, we can't cast that this turn, so I think we're just getting Bobble with it. Well, yeah, let's make our construct as big as possible and just like start killing them.
And we get more value.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can only take creatures.
Yeah, I mean, they need 7 mana for it. So the other option is we could just take a shot in the dark and just name Kiki Jiki with Pithing Needle, just in case. But they seem
Kiki
very
Jiki in
far.
this deck?
Maybe they might. We don't know that. It's either that or we name Tybalt. We probably wanted to play.
Oh, the Needle.
Well, not only that, but like tick up Scions on that thing first, so it would deal more damage.
Oh, didn't I? Didn't I draw?
I guess
I didn't.
I don't know if we used it right. No, I guess we're looting now, so
we're looting.
Discard the steam vents no matter what.
Strong lockout card, 8 mana. Oh, that's too much.
In a Tron deck, maybe, but not in this deck. I don't think we
don't have Tron mana. We don't have that delicious Tron mana. Ooh,
oh, that's beautiful.
Lovely.
Right. Discard steam vents.
Okay, I'm just gonna blind name
Tybalt Cosmic Imposter, I think.
Yeah.
Seems like the safest bet.
It's better than Ren and 6. I think Ren and 6 is dangerous.
Okay. I mean, we can just play like Urza next turn and just go to town.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, we'll make it work. They'll probably play Valky, take Urza from us, but then we can get Engineered Explosives, pop it, get our Urza back, play Urza, and then that should be GG.
Well, we're also at a point where we're very close. If we just like give the construct +2/+0 first strike and trample, that may just kill them.
Yeah.
They're going to have to throw a lot of things in front of that.
You can tap your artifacts for mana, right? Is that how this works?
Like, we might even just play E on 1 and then just kill off the birds and their mana fixers. And or they have another thing, another Linvala. Oh, are they casting Urza? What's happening here?
Choose a creature card exiled with Valky.
Oh, they're just like they're giving up. Okay,
I don't understand. Fine. X equals 4.
No, it becomes a copy of it.
Choose a creature card exiled with Valky. Valky becomes a copy of that creature. Oh yeah, so it just became a copy of Urza, but it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't enter the battlefield. You don't get the golem. All right, sweet, we won. Excellent.
They know
you know what?
dead,
I think we have enough time. Oh no, we don't have enough time. That was game 1. I thought that was game. I thought we won the match. I was celebrating early.
No. Okay, so I think Chalice out for maybe Dispute here.
Sure.
So at least it hits like Omnath and it hits Bring Delight and Urion, I guess.
It could just be a hard counter when we really need it.
Maybe, yeah. The Chalice is not that good against this deck, I think.
This hand actually looks like shite to me, but...
Yeah, kinda. Like, I think we
Maybe we mulligan this against this type of deck.
I think we do, actually.
I think
we need artifacts.
Do better. Like this hand looks infinitely better.
I think we just get rid of Echo.
Do we want to gamble and keep Echo and somehow get rid of this? I don't know.
It's... I think we want to get rid of Echo.
Goodbye, Echo.
We are not at that point in the game yet.
What is this portal? Oops, I don't know what the command is. I don't look up cards, people.
Here, I'll do it. I got this.
But I think only you see it?
No, I should put it in the chat so everyone can see it.
If a player would draw a card, that player skips that draw instead. At the beginning of each end step, each player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. It's just way too clunky.
Yeah, these draws are not helping us.
Start.
You might have wanted to play Mox Amber.
How do we get punished?
Oh, I guess they're tapping out again, so they're probably not. Okay, well.
We just drew a bunch of lands. Whoops.
No.
Yeah, okay. I haven't skipped through the turn. Just passed through.
I guess another Mox, I think. Turn it into a Lotus Petal. It's fine.
Yeah.
Play one.
That's the one that we drew. No.
Yep.
Actually, they're terrible because they're gonna kill Narset, or maybe not. They can't.
They're not yet. There's no creatures to exile with Ooze yet.
Okay, Narset will live one more turn. We'll have access to 4-ish mana. Sorry, an extra 2 mana, I guess, with the Amber. I guess they could kill their own creature, then eat it. I don't think that's the value that they're looking for, but it's a line.
No. I think that's is it time? Or is it Bring the Light? Ew, this is bad. I think we're
Valky.
facing Valky. Yeah. They should have fixed this the right way the first time. This is so stupid.
What happened? What do they do? Oh, they just
They-
exiled cards.
Well, so when it comes into play, they get an emblem that does that
Yeah.
immediately.
Well, I thought they would exile target artifact. Oh, they don't. There's nothing to exile right now.
All right. So what do we do here? Do we play Karn and just get like Needle for this thing?
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Maybe that holds the balance.
We can also play Emery here after this.
Can we? Oh
Yeah, we'll play the Needle and then we'll play the other Mox Amber and then we can play Emery. So what cards did they exile? Because this is actually important.
Steam Vents.
Okay, but what of theirs did they exile?
Lands.
Okay,
So actually, it's a
so
pretty
good.
shitty
They're not.
Vault.
So they didn't actually get any good value out of it. That's
Yeah.
good.
And
So even
Karn
if you
might
need
live for the next turn.
Yeah,
I might
if you
just jump
needle
block
it,
with Emery.
they could still cast things even through Needle. It's just they can't do the other stuff. They're not going to add more to the pile.
That is a very
think we-
bizarre. I mean, okay, it's dead.
It's not though. If they want to start drawing like a ton of cards with like Urion or something,
Oh,
they don't like. I think though that we need to let
can
this
jump block.
Narset die. No, I think we want to keep Emery because we want to start getting like this Penthead Prism back.
Really? Why?
Because that's what it's a huge mana thing for us, and it also lets us play like engineered explosives on whatever number we need. Or I don't know. I think the Emery's worth more than the Narset at this point.
I find that, well, I mean, I guess they could have used removal on Emery, but I feel like Emery's more vulnerable than Narset.
I mean, we could also just use Karn. Oh god.
Okay, that's interesting.
Well, that's a problem.
All right, we're fucked anyway.
Yeah. See, it's fuck.
Why didn't you just force that then?
Well, if we blocked with it, maybe then.
Because they would have to bounce the Narset if they really needed to. Oh, then they wouldn't draw a card. I see.
Well,
Fuck, we drew a lot of lands.
So options are, we could get explosives on 2 and kill off the ooze. Then needle the Tybalt again.
We could...
What did they exile with? Or no, they didn't exile more cards with them yet.
Emery.
Yeah,
Have an
so
Emery. Ensnaring Bridge will sort of be okay.
well, the problem is they still have Teferi to bounce whatever we get. So Spyglass.
Well, not really.
would
I mean,
not-
I could also get Walking Ballista. We have a lot of mana.
we have like 5 mana. It's not that much.
It's enough to hit the Teferi for 1 and keep a Ballista on the board.
That's true. So if we get Ballista, we kill off Teferi, we play Needle on Tybalt again, and then just try to protect Karn for a turn by blocking the use.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I don't
that's a
know.
good-
Well, I don't know. Maybe I will let Karn die. It'll depend on what they do.
I think our Karn. We have to probably protect Karn.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I like it. We block and kill the bird.
So, yeah, no more Tybalt, please. And then get the hell out of here, Teferi.
Oh, they're gonna start eating up our graveyard.
That's fine.
I gotta play faster. We're at 9 minutes. We might have to go to a game 3.
Oh no.
We're making our land drops. We're making our land drops.
Yeah, so we block and kill the bird. And hopefully we can find like Urza to put in front of this thing. That would be good.
Fuck.
That's not...
They've got the
No!
anti-artifact strategy.
Damn it. I think we're fucked. We might concede this one now.
And they're taking our cards. They took our cards!
They took our cards!
Yeah, they took our cards.
Yeah, I think we're dead.
I think I'm just conceding so we have enough time for game 3.
Alright, it's rough, but I think we have to just do this again.
I'm fine with everything. We had a shitty hand. We didn't exactly have the Narset Echo of the Eons hand like we did last time.
Yeah, that was fun.
What if we kept Echo of Eons? Would that have changed anything in that game?
I don't think so. We didn't really have a way to put it in the graveyard or cast it for 6 mana.
Oh, we had a way of casting it for 6 mana. I'm gonna keep this.
Yeah, we have turn 1 Emery, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah, this looks great.
And we have like a bobble. We're gonna get a few extra draws every turn unless they can immediately kill the Emery, which they probably can't. They mulliganed. My brother must be happy to hear that.
Yep.
We're going off. This is called going off.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Bobble them, yeah.
Teferi Time Raveler. So annoying.
No, fuck you, Teferi. Go away. Nobody likes you.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Madre de Dios.
Okay, any land. Yeah, that's good enough.
Take it. We can still Urza next turn.
Oops.
Yeah, that was almost bad.
Well, they have a slow start.
Yeah, turn 1 Bolt is usually not how that deck wants to start.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of slow. But it does mean that... No, they can't even play Teferi next turn, so that's kind of nice. I guess we just play Urza here, and then we can play the Pentet Prism?
Yep. Or more. We could play a Narset.
Yeah, actually, it might be better to play the Narset. I can't really do anything about it.
Oops. Fuck.
Because if we play the Prism, it's only going to be on 1, so we may as well play Narset. I think we can use it right away if we want.
Absolutely. Come on, Echo!
Sure.
No
we
choice.
Take a card.
We have nothing to do with this turn. All right, pass. But good turn. Not a bad turn. Not a bad turn.
We've got Karn coming online. I like this a lot. Oh, they actually could play Teferi now, I think, right?
Well, then it's just going to die. Well, it's going to die to Construct, and then we replay Urza. I think that's fine, too.
Or we might be able to kill Ren in 6. Depends. Do they have anything this turn? What do you got? For 2 mana, you have to have something. Okay.
Maybe we do not kill Ren in 6 this turn.
No.
Come on, Echo of Eons.
Yeah, minus it, I guess.
Not Echo.
Dispute's not bad, actually.
Yeah, and we know that they've got, Uncounterable Tarmogoyf 3 months in a row. I can't believe it's been 3 months. Tarmogoyf trolling my private Discord.
It feels like it's been yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
It's okay, because everybody's just been trolling him back the whole time.
Okay, so how do we make the most out of this?
Alright. I think we want to try to get Karn out and hold up Dispute. We have, it looks like, we might want to play the Prism first, yeah. Well, no, not red mana. Yep.
Shit, I
So
can't
we-
get 2 artifacts out at the same time.
So we could actually attack with the construct now, and if they want to block, they have to lose their wall.
Yeah, and I guess if they let it
you could
through-
attack with Urza too. There's no reason not to attack with Urza.
Sure.
If they want to save it, they have to throw the wall away. Yeah, so this is okay. That's one less thing Urion has to blink. So we tap that. We remove one. Yep. Get Karn out. Still have Mystical Dispute up, which is nice. So now what do we want with Karn?
Just very likely the liquid metal coating.
I think so, yeah. That makes sense.
Then it would just be GG if they cannot put like very serious pressure on us next turn.
Yeah, because if they tap out for like Teferi and we just dispute it, the game might just be over.
Yeah. Or I mean also Omnath.
That's also true. Like basically if they tap out, they die. So
Deck is actually going pretty well.
play Omnath, opponent. Do it. Do it!
Record is 2-1 so far. We do have Amber.
We have a backup Amber as well.
Oh, fuck
Oh!
off.
No, that's terrible.
Well,
All right.
I think we're
Well,
still far ahead.
Yeah, it's not that I really have to kill this thing. Yeah, we're still okay because we're gonna kill off their Ren and 6 at least.
Yeah,
so.
we can kill Ren and 6. We've got literally an Urza on the table, back up with like Narset. If they can deal with the Urza, that'll be a problem.
What do we do here? We
Well,
play Narset first.
Yeah, let's see what happens. We have another
Royal
card.
Scions. I kind of think we want Scions. Or well, a Karn. No, get Karn because we have the combo with that, right? So,
I can play explosives on 0.
well, we also have the Amber as well. So I don't think we want to play explosives on 0.
Well, I'm just doing it so I can get Karn out this turn.
I guess. I think that was a little bit greedy, but we probably won't get punished for it. I guess the problem is only if they play like Bring to Light into Valky or something.
Oh yeah, right. Oops, cancel. Well, what do you want me to do? Like hold on to it?
Well, we already committed to this. I think we just have to do it.
Because I can still play. I can still wait on Karn.
No, because if we wait on Karn, they're going to kill off Urza instead, and we won't have the mana to do it next turn.
I think we'll just get more value out of this.
Yeah, get Pithing Needle probably just to be safe.
How about no? We'll look at their hand with Sorcerer's Spyglass.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. At least if they play
fucking bolt.
Even if they Bring to Light into Tybalt, that's fine. That's okay. We're perfectly fine with this. We're just gonna kill their mountain with their abundant growth now. So actually we might. Okay, the Amber's still alive, so we have 3 mana. Right.
I think we
Alright,
should
well, we
start
have-
eating up their lands.
Yeah, we have to. Do
This is classic.
All right. Yep. Yeah, because like now they have nothing, and they have 1 card in hand, so like they're fucked. That's my impression.
Oh, that's interesting.
Get the dispute, please, for the love.
Okay, sure. Yeah. You know what?
Profit.
You're right. This is
Let's
gonna
not
protect us
gamble
from
on
like
this right
anything
now.
that could possibly beat us.
We do have 3 minutes, so we have to like try to win.
All right,
Never
we
mind,
won.
they just give up.
Yes.
There we go.
Fuck,
This
this
is a
is doing
huge
great.
success.
This is doing great.
Deck is
we're-
awesome.
Okay, let's quickly get the last one in. Let's finish the league off. Ideally, I should be closing it up right now. We won the die roll.
This looks okay, I think.
Yep. And we won the die roll, so turn 2 Chalice is going to be great.
Did we win the die roll like all 5 times?
Yes. I'm telling, and we did the same thing last time we play tested this. Oh god, it's like a control deck.
Yeah, I still think we go Chalice in 1.
Absolutely. I mean, those bolts, those paths, they still hurt us. Reflecting pool.
This might be the... What is the reflecting pool going to be for? Mana leak here? Yeah. The only deck I've seen play the reflecting pool was like the Kiki Jiki deck.
I didn't think about this, but could have played EE on 0 to play 2 Emerys that turn.
No, I think this is fine. Fucking Teferi. Why is it always you?
Oh, ticking it up.
Interesting.
Really choked on mana.
Yeah, it happens.
There goes all of our all of the chalices. That's it.
What is this, like,
A lot of control decks. A lot of control decks. Control decks are not doing very well in modern challenges, but control decks are... I mean, they may still not be doing very well in the leagues, but they are plentiful in the leagues.
I may be adding a couple more Cavern of Souls to my deck.
Exactly.
I think tonight I might play a Royal Scions Merfolk deck.
Kenpachi says, think the part of the reason of winning your die rolls is because Magic the Gathering Online has a balancing problem that puts odds of winning die roll to the lesser played decks. I don't know about this. I once had a theory that the die roll was biased to people who had a lower rating, but I'm still not sure about that.
Well, given that they use this weird deck strength algorithm for Arena, I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that they do something like that on MTGO, but it could also just easily be incompetent programming that makes it feel like that a lot of times, because there's a lot of stuff in MTGO that's just totally screwed up.
We are behind here.
Yeah.
Disputes for probably Chalice.
Yeah, I agree.
This is our hardest matchup.
Uncounterable Tarmogoyf. You know how you deal with bullies? You Merfolk Trickster them so they don't have any abilities and they only have no power. You take away their power over you. It's like a 0-1 Tarmogoyf.
This hand doesn't look spectacular, but it has cards.
Yeah, it does have cards. This is true.
I don't know, but we probably should mulligan. We aren't doing anything until turn 4.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. Like, it's hard to know. I think this is much better. Maybe explosives on the bottom.
Oh yeah, this is pretty useless.
Yeah.
I think I'll just hold on to this.
Yeah, I think we want to try to play Psy and then play the Bobble. They're probably going to hold up like infinite mana leaks.
Okay, so that changes everything.
Yeah, we'll just jam Emery, draw up. Well, they can't even spell snare this. That's nice.
I know. So cool. And Mox Amber in the graveyard. Force a negation. So we're definitely going to be playing Psy.
Yeah, that is not going to help them next turn. It looks like they might have mana leak though.
We cannot do anything about that.
Maybe we just play Mox Amber with this to try to bait out. No, well, they might just force them to get it. I guess it's okay if they do, though.
I'm just gonna force them to have it.
All right.
Because, like, we could follow it up with Urza the following turn. There we go.
All right. I guess play the Mox Amber from the graveyard.
No, not, oh, I don't want Mox Amber, actually. Fuck. What have I done? I wanted the bauble.
You have a bauble in hand.
We could get 2 baubles.
Yeah, but this lets us play the Urza next turn.
Well, if we play 2 baubles, we'll probably draw a land. And if we don't, then we could still play the Amber. We don't want to be down on cards against a control deck. That'd be a problem. Okay, so whatever. Cleansing Wildfire. You have no power here. See, there's our land. But we're down, or we have 1 less card than we'd like. Oh, we won. Sweet.
They probably just kept like a really greedy hand that had like no other lands in it.
Run it back.
All right, come on. We need this. We need this so badly. I'm kind of wondering if we should have the 4th engineered explosives in this deck.
Well, I know we should have more size.
We have 3. Like, we could go up to another Psy in the sideboard, maybe.
Hey, Spine Fluke, when they know it's over, it's over. Oh, this is... no, this is good. No.
Is it? No, we can't, because we're not casting either of these. It's like we've mulled to 5 already. I think we have to mulligan this.
Yeah. It's tempting, though.
It is.
This is good. This is great, actually.
Do we get rid of Echo here, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could actually go for turn 1 Emery. I think we might
want to do that. Problem is if we blow up the explosives. No, let's do this. We have nothing.
We're never going to blow up the explosives. It's just going to be a mana rock. That's all. And we still have Dispute up. That's kind of nice.
Fuck, we found another Amber. Yeah, we have Dispute. Shit.
Oh no, that's the card we cannot dispute.
Yeah, no dispute.
Uh-oh. No, okay. Never do we not have it. Right.
Actually, I'll just get this.
Yeah, I don't think our life total is hugely important in this match.
Shit!
They might cast a fairy and turn off our dispute now.
It would be a pain. What did we lose to?
I don't even remember.
We lost to something.
God. Teferi, why? You know what? Whoever designed Teferi should be fired from a cannon into the sun.
Well, we can't actually do anything with any of this.
No, we're fucked.
And the Mystical Dispute is offline.
Yep. They only have 1 card in hand. It's like... Well,
this adds mana, and I have an engine. I need like 1 more land to crack this engineered explosives for a card. Fortunately, they have nothing at the moment. They probably have nothing.
Maybe Royal Scions could help us here.
A random artifact would help us, because when we cast them, Sai gives us some tokens. I think leaving a body is more important than anything at the moment.
Well, we could find a random artifact with that.
You know what? I'm gonna play Sai again, and then force our opponent to like spend up their Teferi if they really want to, and then it turns our Mystical Dispute on. See, you didn't want to do it, did you? You didn't want to do it. They're drawing pretty badly, it would seem.
We're not dead yet, but we're getting close. We're like one draw away from dying, I think.
Fuck this card.
No. No. I guess we get rid of the explosives.
We can sacrifice our Amber.
No, I think we sack the explosives still.
Can't use this very well still.
No, but maybe we can sneak Karn out. Never mind. That was my fault for having hope. I'm sorry. So that was my fault for having hope that we would get this Karn out.
Come on, land. I'll just fucking slam Karn. Fuck.
No, why?
We are a mana short from doing anything. You have any other modes? No.
No.
Because if we can play Karn, get like even Pithing Needle, shut down the Teferi, like I think we'd be okay.
Alright, here's the new plan. We're gonna get up to 8 cards in our hand, and we're gonna discard Echo of Eons.
This is a great idea. Yeah, Karn beats us hard. This Mystical Dispute would be great if we weren't tapped out when they played the Teferi. I don't know, maybe playing the, this thing was greedy at the time. Well, Shark Typhoon is pretty good here.
That's a... Well, actually, we can just kill it with the explosives.
Oh yeah, you're right. Finally we can pop explosives.
I think it might have been better for them to just cast Shark Typhoon for 6 mana.
You're right.
Bye-bye.
Land. Not a land, but I mean, I'll take it.
No! No, don't do things.
They did things.
Damn it.
I mean, that might be a good thing. The Force and Negation ate up a mana rock when really it could have been Karn.
That's true. That's a problem.
Okay, that's a very big problem. I'm assuming they're gonna go for the Fate Seal. No, they're gonna draw 3 cards.
No, see, this is something I've noticed. A lot of people who play Jace the Mind Sculptor, they're way too interested in brainstorming with it, when I think that when they're in these positions, they should just be Fate Sealing and trying to win the game. Like, clearly we're not doing anything, so I think if they Fate Seal just every turn, like, and just keep us from doing things, they just have the game, so...
This is a game where we needed to flood out.
No, why? Not like this.
They put a card on top of our library.
That's bad. That means it's probably not a land. Oh, that's like the worst card that could have been there.
Okay, it's over. So we still don't have a good game against control. Like, that's still a problem.
Maybe what we need to do is put some fries in the sideboard.
Maybe. Or like again, like we have an option to play almost any color. We don't need the Royal Scions. Royal Scions
No.
was okay though. I mean, we did threaten the ultimate actually quite a few times.
Well, the ultimate won us one game. That was kind of cool.
And it was, I think, a little bit more relevant than Narset. Again, Echo, you know what? This is just too fancy. We did win one game
Yeah.
with it, but I think that was just a very fancy victory.
Yeah, I think Fry would be actually maybe a good sideboard card because it kills like Omnath, but it also kills like all the Planeswalkers, which is nice, and they can't counter it either, which is great.
Maybe we wanted even more than Mystical Dispute.
That's possible, actually. Yeah.
Like, that's all we're losing to, really, are the Planeswalkers. If
I think
Planeswalker
it
hits the
kills most.
battlefield, we're screwed. We just can't do it. Is there any card that just nails all Planeswalkers?
I think there is, but it not like play like it would be like that Elder Spell. That's it.
Okay, something stupid.
Yeah. There's nothing like playable that's gonna do that. I think Fry is probably about as good as we're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it can't be countered is really great because it's like the thing that matters most in those matches.
True. Yeah, maybe we want it more than Mystical Dispute. Mystical is because our deck plays best if we're tapping out, and we're tapping out constantly, which is why those Planeswalkers are doing so well against us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious, is there any common creature type? Wizard, Artificer. Just wondering if we can like throw a Cavern of Souls in here, but I guess not. Doesn't Merfolk Wizard does not share Artificer with these other two. Still like Sai. Sai helped a lot. Like, Sai creates a lot of blockers for our Planeswalkers when we get there. But I don't know what else to change.
I think maybe
I definitely don't really like the Echo of Eons.
some copy of Thopter Foundry and or Sword of the Meek might be okay.
Why do you want that combo? Because it's so hard to assemble.
Well, because the are like just putting more artifacts in general like helps because they tap for mana with Urza. You can cast them from the graveyard with Emery. They make tokens with Sai, so like even though they like the combo is like hard to assemble, like just having generic like artifacts in play is always good for this deck.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
Maybe
and
that's
also
the
like
case. Maybe like Thopter Foundry in the main, one Sword of the Meek in the sideboard.
yeah.
So that at least the Thopter Foundry is, you know, useful by itself. And then we randomly get the Sword of the Meek from the graveyard to get combo off.
Yeah, I think and maybe
Echo
even like
is
or
impossibly clunky. This is way too clunky.
maybe we'd even play Goblin Engineer. I think that would be fine. It works nice with Emery.
Maybe. I don't mind playing more Planeswalkers. I like the Planeswalkers.
I think Scions
I
was
also
good.
like Sai as well.
Maybe we don't need all 4 copies of Karn. Maybe just 3 is fine.
No, I like 4 copies of Karn. I thought this was a great card. I have no problem.
I think he's good. It's just the only problem is he doesn't tap for mana with the Mox Amber. That's all.
That does suck, but I think he attributed to a lot of our wins. Either like with Ensnaring Bridge against what's it called? Against Shadow. We liquid metal coating someone out. Didn't we just play Karn in one game and then they conceded? I like the 4x Karns. I like the 4x Urzas. The Narset, maybe this is okay. Royal Scions actually was really good. I really like looting with this deck because this deck sometimes the cards don't really line up very well, and it turns out if we've stabilized the board, this -8 is actually like a win condition by itself.
Yeah. I think there's something to this. I don't know
I mean,
exactly.
I could even go something like this, you know, 3 Royal Scions, 2 less Echoes. I really like Sai so much I want to play one more. Maybe we could play with more random artifacts. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. The Echo is definitely the weak point of the deck, but I think everything else is really strong in it, so.
Maybe there needs to be more things to do on turn 2.
We have like Chalice to put on 1 on turn 2, and like sometimes we put E on 2.
If you want to make it good, just throw in Karn. That's right. That's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. Okay, so
I mean,
and also Fry. We want to put Fry in this deck.
even Amulet like plays Karn now. Like there's like Titan decks. It's just like, yeah, fuck it, Karn. Why not?
Yeah.
Like we had like the Goblins list that had Karn in it. I thought that was kind of cool.
I couldn't make it work for the future though. Yeah, Royal Scions was actually quite good. And I think Sai is actually just very underrated. I really like Sai in this deck. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for today. I got to go. I hope everyone liked it. Let me know in the comments section below. We're going to thank everyone supporting the Nikachu channel. We're also going to thank our sponsors, Fusion Gaming Online and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu with LordMajicus. If you want to find him, you can find his YouTube channel in the description below. Playing with, I guess, blue-red Urza. What is this called? Echo? Blue-red Echo in Modern.